Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What is up? Um, I'll just queue. I'll queue and then I'll sort out everything later. Well, I'll sort it out right now, but. What? Okay. Alright, I could. Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm just doing a thumbnail and then just sorting out my stream, and then we'll get into this. Well, we're into the game. And then this. I'll try to get to go first here. Alright, problem solved. What's up, guys? What's up? Playing Mew? Not playing Mew. Back on the green haired psychic thing? Yeah, back on the grind with the green haired psychic guy. What's up? So that was pretty good. We're gonna talk about it in an hour from now. We're gonna talk about what happened. We got the mirror. We got the mirror, but he's playing Mimikyu. This card is interesting, and I considered it, but I think in the end it's not really worth it. Okay, I get to play music because there's no way this becomes a video, probably. Alright. The TCG Cup in Stuttgart? I was not playing the Cup in Stuttgart. Definitely not playing the Cup. Definitely was not playing the Cup. Alright. We have to get, what's it called, this here. Have to get Ninja. Ninja's okay. It's, like, gets blocked. It's a little bit better into Avery. Is it winnable? No, I've decided this one is not winnable. So, it's very driver. So, I think the strat is we have Turris for next turn. I think we just go... I think we just do this. Get a Ralts down. And we play for Candy Guardian and stuff. I mean, we can get Avery, but Mimikyu means less likely to be Avery. He's probably just a research version. But I saw you. You didn't see me. Yeah, might have been day 2. Oh yeah. Then you would have seen me. Because we can always go Candy Guardian, Turris, Screamtail. We also don't have to. We'll see what happens. Ooh, Candy Gallade. That's crazy. That's crazy because I'm gonna kill his Ralts. Oh, maybe not. Rip. Damn. Rip. He's gonna go for a Ghost Dive probably. Fair enough. I guess I Artisan to start a turn. Just Artisan for Screamtail. Or if he gets a Thinger, we can just go. Because I need to shuffle to try and... He went double roll here. So he takes out the body catch, probably gonna be Ironer. Good for research. Okay. So he is reversal guardy. He wants to be behind here, but gonna go for a ghost die. Now we know he's a reversal guardy, so I assume it's probably in our best interest to go or two. Tough. Let me for my YouTube channel real quick. See what you guys are saying. Okay. Let me do this. Oh yeah, Artisan. Okay, there we go. We're good. Yeah, I'll get Scrimtail down. Probably better, still better to Scrimtail Rolls, even though he's killing me with Mimikyu every turn. You don't attach last turn if you conceal this turn? Yeah, exactly. With the Torres in hand, I didn't really have much reason to attach. I could attach to Rolls, but it doesn't really do a lot. It's better to hold it. I thought it was better to hold the energy. Only one rare candy index, so we're probably not hitting the candy this time, but that's okay. The plan would just be to retreat to Greninja then. We can discard another energy here. We can discard the Artisan as well. Maybe we should discard Artisan first, to be honest. It's pretty close. Definitely don't play Ultra Ball here. What's up, Mega Sizzler? What's up, what's up? Yeah, that color is really good. Discard another energy. Actually, I could hold the energy. I don't really want to discard these, though. I could discard Ultra Ball, though. Ultra Ball can go. I mean, keeping the energy is probably worth it. Because I'm going to need to attach retreat and then attach retreat next turn. Or just hit Candy Guardy. Fair enough. Sure. I think we just attach active, Candy Guardy, kill Rolls. This is fine. The issue is if he's... Maybe we should just kill the Mimikyu. Honestly, you probably should just kill the Mimikyu. Because then we get to at least even in prizes. Even though he's Reversal Guardy, we get to at least even in prizes. Otherwise, we're still playing a prize down. Which I guess could be good for us. I mean, yeah, we just play a prize down and just try and cripple his board. That's probably better. That's almost certainly better. There's no reason to actually kill the Mimikyu here. We kill the Mimikyu way later. Traumatized by ties. Those are fine. But yeah, it's got traumatizing. I haven't found a deck this format yet. Yeah, everyone got that deck. Everyone has that deck. Just research. CC goes down. Yeah, he's not down at prize here. CC Pionia is crazy. Body catch. He catches. Yeah, just goes boss and then Kalia, makes sense. What's up? Oh yeah, I put the badges in. I put the I got the sub badges. I'm trying to end the year on 1 points because of your body. That's crazy. Be a second for that. That's a good goal. Okay, I think promoting Gardevoir is the best here. We're basically just gonna go like Greninja, Kelia, try and find Avery, and then try and use he's probably gonna discard. Oh, we can't know yet. We'll see. Manaphy probably. Yeah, just hard digging for Avery here. We're drawing 8 cards. We have decent odds. We're drawing at least 8. We could draw more. I don't think it's worth it. I think I need to leave the board spot open, so it's not worth it to Artisan yet. Because he could keep the Jirachi, but he never discards a Roltz line there. But he could. I mean, it's like not impossible that he does that. Regardless, we can just counter catch a Killer Kelia if needed. Yo, what's up, Riot? It's alright. Thanks so much for the sub, dude. Goat. Thanks so much. Actual goat. Iona Cresselia. Iona is not really the one we're looking for. What do I discard? I think Manaphy can go in this matchup. He's probably is playing Screamtail, but maybe, I mean, he's not really trying to use it. I can probably go at least one Arcana to try and dig for this Avery. Do we go second Arcana for it? Probably. And the Arcana isn't terrible to have on board. Not terrible. It's worth. It's good. Honestly, it's probably boss. Like, Iona doesn't really help us here. We probably go boss, and then we can CC next turn. Actually, no, because we're going to lose the counter catcher. So just go CC Iona. It's worth it to attack with EX. I think we just, yeah. Probably maybe Vac the Artisan. Do we need the Artisan? Probably not, right? I still have one Fog Crystal. Yo, that was so loud, but thank you for the gift. Go. We have new sub badges. What are you doing about Mimikyu? I'll kill with like anything later. I don't think it's worth to get rid of the Artisan. It doesn't really do much. There's a decent amount. Yeah, we can get rid of it. We don't really need this Ultra Ball anymore. It's not really helpful to us. I want to leave the board spot open. I think it's worth it to just slam Cresselia on the bench here. But he's like Arcana or Screamtail to kill the Mimikyu later. And the thing is, the Mimikyu isn't doing any damage anymore, so if he just leaves it active, I can just go around it again with Avery. Because we're knowing that we are guaranteed to draw Avery next turn, so let's do this. Go to the Curlier. He always has Body Catch, but I don't know. Only does so much. The Gardevoir's over, yeah. The other Gardevoir Screamtail as well, or Cresselia also works. We have I mean, our deck is essentially based around being a single prize attacking deck, so a lot of ways to play around it. Let's see what he's going for here. Bugatti broken, lol? No. Are you Nicholas? Maybe we're going over it soon. Sorry for no stream yesterday, by the way, guys. But it tells you really forward to your part. We play silent as a spectator. Yeah, my flight got delayed and Rapid Strike vs Gotti matchup. What started on her? No, in and out. Start it later. Alright, we're gonna just ship an Avery here. Ship an Avery, see what he does. Most likely he's just gonna discard Rachi mana, and then I get free Cresselia to kill the Curlier here, but we'll see what he does. I think we still have double Rod in deck. I don't think we prized either. So. What are my thoughts on Rapid Strike vs Gotti matchup? I think it's like really close. I think it's probably 50-50. He actually kept the Rachi. Interesting. Yeah, well the plan now is just a Screamtail. If we get to Screamtail, kill the Curlier, the game ends. So, just going for that. Wait, we prize double Rod. Thing. Okay. Well, the plan now is just Cresselia, kill the active. It's okay. Not the best thing ever, but yeah. Because we didn't play a Rod, right? Yeah, we just prized double Rod. That's crazy. Can always chose this Gardevoir X next turn. And we're definitely fine, yeah. He gets reversal energy. And we're prize up and we're getting rid of the Gardevoir X from our board with only one thing that dies to Mew Vunion, so that's probably fine. Let to heal 20 damage. I thought this was fine because it's to heal 20 and I don't have to attack with the Gardevoir X, putting it in range of like, you know, Arcana Reversal or anything like that. Don't know if it was really worth it, but we give him Counter Catcher as well, which is a little bit annoying. Maybe Reversal Guardi. I mean, probably not. Reversal Guardi's still not good enough. Getting closer though. Probably. I mean, the thing is, he still has to evolve this. I guess he doesn't have to evolve this into an attacker. Yeah, if I had Scream Tail there, he's nowhere to come back, I don't think. Oh, it'd be really hard. Can't even prize check. Do you think I'm prize checking right now? Haven't played actual meta with something means what thoughts on Jirachi and metas are worth or just dead in too many matchups. I like it in the reversal Guardi deck. Real now, but still can't really be a mirror. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, you don't really add much into this matchup, I guess. I mean, still hit. What does he even do? I just around to 3. Like, he has to hit. I mean, he's down at a candy. Is he really playing 2? Maybe, I guess. I don't know. And I guess the plan is, I mean, surely just attack with EX here. He can't Mew Vmax it. He would have to hit Candy Arcana Reversal, which is kind of hard. And I guess the plan for me would be to try to attack with a different EX. Not down on the other one. I'll probably this. I can retreat it if needed. 1000 first. I have no super anyways. Yeah, we just try and hit the other EX and attack with it. I think it's better to Iono and then try and draw the EX because we could go for Turos here. Don't know if that's worth. Not much harder for me, yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if normal Guardi. I like it in reversal Guardi because yeah, you just like not having to do a stabilize is very nice. But I think drawing first is worth because if I draw Turos, I'll probably play it. Because yeah, if I just attack with a fat Gardevoir EX, I don't know what he does. Okay, we don't draw Turos immediately. You could still draw for it. Don't know how worth that is. Yeah, I mean post Avery, I don't think the claps really does a whole lot. I mean, we hit the guaranteed, but I don't know. What do I discard? It's probably just Fog Reversal, and then we just get Gardevoir X and Iron. I guess then we're not using Kelia, but I don't really have any cards in deck that I want to Kelia. I want to keep the Zacian. We just has to do this, I think. We just evolve an Iron. There's probably a bit greedy to do anything else. We have the Turos in the class for next turn. If we need both, we can do both. Back with the other EX. I mean, most likely we won't need. I mean, he could go. Do I need health on this? He goes Candy Guardi, Reversal. He's 6, he's still not killing. With Arcana. I don't think it matters for the Mew Vmax. Kills regardless. Just bops regardless. Alright. What is it? Okay. Those winning this past regional is crazy. I think it's that crazy. Sablezard just like a good deck. Out of all the decks that are good, Sablezard is definitely one of them. My last 2 prizes are 2 super odd. As a devolve, could spread damage, just say letting hit you with devolve, yeah. I mean, sometimes they try to do that, but it's really hard for Sablezard to do that because Cresselia. Most of the time they just have to take kills where they can get them because they're not going to set up like a bunch of kills. They're only going to set up like 1 per turn, which they might as well just like kill the killer you have, right? So. Goes Iono Curlia here. Yeah. Bit scary. If we had a super odd left, this would be unlosable, but we don't. I guess it wouldn't actually make that big of a difference. No, it would. It'd make a massive difference. We're just thinking for boss here, I guess. think we just draw for it. We're digging for boss, and otherwise we just kill with Arcana and probably still be fine. You would have to hit, yeah, I mean, off 2 cards plus the draw, you'd have to hit CC Gardy EX. He doesn't have any in discard though. Or like Arcana, CC Arcana also wins. A bit scary. He's down double CC boss, but they probably play 3 CC. He's down double rod as well. Dude, where are my rods, man? How did I prize double rod? Okay, you know what? It's all good. She. Yeah. I have to go back to Oshi. Tourist doesn't really help us. I mean, Tourist helps us against Arcana, but I think Iron into Tourist stronger. I actually don't remember where our boss is relative to the top of the deck. I think giving ourselves fair odds is probably on average better. I don't know. Compared to potentially weighted odds. Could have been a mistake. Okay, we have boss. Boss has to be the best, right? Just boss kill Kellia. I mean, we never need the reversal energy now. But the reversal energy we can use to Greninja. It's fine. And the strat is we power up this Gardevoir again. It doesn't hurt us in terms of health. But it does mean in case we get Path Ironed, we don't lose. Then we just go retreat, do this, and then he would have to hit Counter Catcher. He probably doesn't have any boss index, so we'd have to hit Counter Catcher, Candy, Guardy. That's it. CC Candy, Guardy. But, I mean, otherwise, I feel like it's more likely otherwise, right? Like, we basically leave him with the same hands, but he gets a free supporter. I mean, if he has the resources in deck, he has the resources in deck. But he also only might be playing 1 candy, especially playing 3 CC. Like, is it really that likely he's playing with 3 Fog Crystal? He's playing 3 Counter Catcher, 3 or 2 Rare Candy. I don't know, maybe. Potentially. I guess we'll see. A good touch reversal to Greninja. Sure. So play around Iono CC. Oh, but Iono CC. Oh yeah, just Iono CC pass. Yeah, we could have to play around that. To climb ladder, yeah, I would say Turbo Ladder, honestly. It seems like what everyone else is using to climb ladder, so if you really want to climb ladder, probably Turbo Mirai. It's also not that hard. Like, it's pretty relatively straightforward, which is nice. Yeah, we either win next turn or we lose. We'll see what happens. There it is. CV as the old combo, the Candy Guardy and the Rare Candy. Oh wait, we could lose to this potentially. We did just get Rod, but he could go Iono. Just a union gain we could lose to for sure here. But he's down for Iono, right? So we don't lose that. Be fine. Yeah, we win. Nice. Could lose to Manaphy. Then again, 2, if we go this, if we go 2 is this, retreat. Yeah, wait, we go, no, we don't have nearly enough. If he just goes union gain, then, and benches Manaphy, we lose. But he's also down double rod, so the odds that he actually gets the thing aren't that high. Oh wait, he hit the Papa Iono. Shoot, this could get annoying. God damn, dude. He actually did everything. Should still be maybe okay. I don't know, it depends. We have Artisan to shuffle to make him more likely to rod, but if we use the Artisan, then we can't Artisan later for the Fantail. It's an Avery. It probably is. Yeah, it's a union gain. Alright, well, he could have no counter catcher left, in which case we'd still be winning. Oh, but he put boss back. Yeah. So we're not winning this game unless we attack this turn. We take a care of this turn. DC. I think it's just Okay, I think the angle is... See, the thing is, if I Gardevoir, I'm only digging for cards that shuffle. I think it's an artisan angle. Yeah, we're literally looking for these two cards in combination. That's rough. Yeah, nothing we do does anything. It's literally we have to hit those. Oh wait, the big attack is 4 energy. So theoretically, if he doesn't have any energy left, but odds are he just has the Gardevoir EX. I don't think Turos does anything. Well, Avery, there's level ball, so you just need to hit Rod. It's 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3 off the Greninja. I'm probably gonna play this better. We whiff. I think we avoid a win. And if he has no energy left. I mean, he probably doesn't. Oh wait, no, you ride it back in energy, right? Could whiff. Do we bottom card? He would have to bottom card like EX and energy, right? So it doesn't work. He would have to have prized a thing and then bottom card the energy. I mean, I have no play, yeah. 3, 5, 6. I'm not even close. Just attack 150. Yeah, right. I mean, this game's probably my bad. Like, if I didn't attach all these energies out of game here, right? You have 1 in hand, yeah, but they've Gallade. Yeah. The issue is they've Gallade. I mean, he played this correctly. He did the right thing off. He got the keeping the Rachi was actually alright. I got hard punished for it. He's just checking stuff. Oh. All good. Casually losing to Reversal Guardy. Project Rods, I probably wouldn't have lost. What's up, me? What's up, new player detected? What's up, what's up? When I did your hand, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, it was guaranteed. It was always guaranteed because they rotted it to bottom. So they were guaranteed to have the boss energy. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have bossed earlier. That was probably stupid. Well, I mean we couldn't lose, but yeah. We weren't really playing around the Iron Air as well as we probably could have. And then the second EX might have been was probably a mistake as well. It's okay though. If you felt playing any deck in the formal deck, would you play to give yourself the best chance to win? God, he was good at Stuttgart. I don't know. I'm not comfortable playing any deck. I mean, probably. It's crazy to draw pass. You have Mew, I guess. Damn. Prizes. Prize Ninja and Double Kalia. All good though. We might just win next time, so not complain too hard. If it happens. I don't know if we take VIP or level. We definitely take VIP over Ultra, but VIP vs level would have been interesting. Probably a Lost deck. I'd probably play like towards Lost Pile. Actually, I don't even know. Would I play towards Lost Pile? Probably. I think a Lost Pile is not terrible. Colress, right? So he's Tina, probably. Only Tina has hands like this. Oh no, he's a Lost Pile. Never mind. I don't know. Probably just Guardy, honestly. I don't even know. It's close. All the decks are so close. But yeah, I'd probably say a Lost Pile. Final answer. What does Sablezard vs Guardy look like? I played it in the tournament, so I'll talk about it in a few minutes. But I don't know. You kind of just attack. Oh well. I don't know. They are really like they're really bad at the end of the game. So like if you make it through the early game, only down like 2 prizes. If you're down 1 prize, you never lose. But if you're down 2 prizes, you can lose. Well, you can lose if you're down 1 prize, but they have to hit Roaring Moon boss, which is just hard for them. 4 and lost. I have to hit off the mirror. I'm dead. Yeah. Damn, President Ninja hurt us a lot here. I really need to hit Manaphy here. Okay, well, we're alive at least. Past the turn. Guaranteed. See if we hit Rare Candy here. Avery's a really good draw. Nice. Well, I don't have much else to do here, but both Rare Candies are in deck, so that's fine. Just benches and pass. He didn't do much, so we're in a really good spot. He's probably gonna have to cram my Mew this turn, which is really bad for him. Probably just attach here. Could Iron Hands here. He could Iron Hands. If they don't play Moon, you're even more favored. Yeah, exactly. So if they don't play Moon, you're like really far. If you're 1 prize behind, you never lose. You almost never lose. It's really hard to lose because any endgame Irono plus like if you Cresselia spam, basically what you try to do is you Cresselia spam for a few turns and then you try and then you Arcana that has no damage on it with either Reverse Energy or something else. You just or you attack with EX. I mean, if you're playing against non-Moon Sablezard, then just punching with EX is the main strat. You can usually tell pretty early if they're Moon or not. This Dark Energy either gets played or gets lost zone or gets discarded by Pokestop or like basically anything that deck can do. Or I guess, yeah. Usually they just retreat off a Dark at the beginning of the cooldown Moon. If they don't, they're not. Okay, well that's bad cards to discard. Not want to be discarding those. He does really need to hit Chorus here, and he kind of needs to hit the Iron Hands attack, or he's in a really bad spot. Even if he hits the Iron Hands attack, it's pretty easy for us to respond to it, so I'm not really too concerned here. If he just attacks with Cram, then Iron at a 5+, I think is really strong, especially with triple, well, double. It's only double Chorus here. Double Chorus played, but if he played Chorus. Alright, power padded already. He already power padded back to Chorus, that's why I thought it was 3. Okay, interesting. He took Moon off prizes. So, Iono plus attack with EX is pretty good. We don't get Cresselia here because he didn't do anything unless we hit Turos. So maybe we are looking for Turos here. I mean, main thing I'm looking for, we hit EX Arcana, so we can discard Ultra Ball. Main thing I'm looking for is Rare Candy, so I'm gonna Mew first to try and hit Rare Candy. There we go, nice. So it's just evolved to Arcana. I mean, it's so awkward. What do I even do? I mean, he's gonna Sableye next turn. What does he want to Sableye? I think it's just attack with EX, to be honest. If he moons, we just kill it back. We're fine. Honestly. So this gets evolved to this for sure. He's probably just still gonna Sableye. So just retreat, yeah. And we know he has Moon in hand. He's down how many Nest Ball? 1 here. 0 here. I still think Iono helps us way more than it hurts us, so probably worth doing. Oh, and I can vac his Stadium, which is actually a massive deal because then he might need to gouge if he whiffs Stadium. Let's go for this. Even if he takes the lead, it's not bad for us. We just Iono him to 4, kill his Moon. They don't play many Pokestops, so him hitting Moon and the stop as well is not insanely likely. But if they play Jirachi, then you kill the active with Cresselia most of the time. Like realistically, Jirachi doesn't do much in the matchup because all their Pokemon are low health enough. The only thing it's annoying is like on turn 2 you can't use Jirachi to kill. What's it called? You can't use Cresselia to kill their bench, but I mean it's like a decently big deal. Then you're just like attacking with EX or you're going counter catcher Cresselia. Brennan told me that you basically, as from their perspective, they're basically always supposed to keep Jirachi. Because of how strong Jirachi is. I mean, Jirachi is a big deal in the matchup. Most of the time they will be playing Jirachi. but just finished my end of semester exams today. Yay! Let's go. Dub. He had to stop. Did he get some nest balls? Okay. Let's see if he goes for Moon or Sableye here. Those are the two options. Okay, well he's going for Sableye. What a promote, probably still Mew. Not really enough reason to not be Mew. He's just gonna kill my Curlier with what's it called? Thingo. Slightly annoying. I guess I just focus off for energy. No, it doesn't even matter. Lost zones the Moon. That's crazy. He's not even up. He's down a prize and he's lost zoning his only way to take 2. Oh, well, he has Iron Hands, but his easiest way to take 2. Well, not even. I mean, I can attack with EX at any point now. I mean, honestly, it might just be better for me. Nah, it's never better for me to attack with EX this turn. Cresselia is too good. But, yeah. And. We're just looking for. I mean, we're always just going. I mean, the strat is always Iono. We're just looking for rare candy, basically. Always Iono Cresselia. Just look for rare candy here. Me first. It might have been a mistake. I wasn't paying enough attention. So I have to ultra away 1 energy. The issue is he gets to save like these 2, which is pretty annoying. We just bring this to hand so we can Iono it to bottom. Just burn these little balls. Don't do anything at this point. The Fall Crystal's good though, we keep that in deck. He's gonna be able to kill these 2, which is just super annoying. And then he goes ahead and then he has Iron Hands. But I think being able to Gardevoir kill his Sableye and then yeah, it should just be hard enough for him to even take a prize later in the game. Especially because he's taking his 2 like super early. Yo! Bill Zabozo, what's up? Either the gift to Tricky Jim. Thanks so much for the sub, goat. Got Artisan to get rid of his stop, but Artisan probably helps him more. He's down 2 nests, and I think he lost that one as well. No, he didn't. Okay. Well, he actually has a lot of nests left then. How many gates is he down? I guess it would just stopping him from drawing gates is the most important. I think just Artisan. We'll collapse at some point, but not this turn apparently. I think he gets helped more by Pokestop than Artisan at this point. I just subbed him as well. That sounded me jump. Yeah, I have it way too loud. I have the gift sub thing. Like, I've changed all the other ones, but I'm gonna change that one like right now, so it's not so loud. Jesus. Dude, it doesn't even. I have the subscription sound volume down, but I don't have the. I rate. Where is gift? Oh my god, I'm gonna need to fix this later. It's so loud. Okay, well, he's down 1 rod now. Just played. It's okay. So he's playing another card here. He's down to like no cards in deck. He's getting around Manaphy, which is slightly concerning. Slightly. So he goes upper prize here. He still has Iron Hands threat. Recycler's energies back as well. Lawson's a rod. That's a crazy Lawson. He probably got hands rod. Yeah, concedes. Crazy. Alright. Probably 1, maybe 2 games. Probably 1 more game. Till we do the 20 report. I can play Showdown all day. Showdown TCG all day. Let's go. Alright, Marcus Y10. Let's get it. Do I want to go first? Yeah. Alright, nice Mew start. Unless it's block lax and it's not nice. It's not block lax. Alright, Giratina. Why can't I see challenge stream? Is it intentional? Wait, did I remove it? Nah. Is it not visible? Oh wait. Okay, I just had to refresh it. All good. Yeah. They just got destroyed for some reason. Okay. That's pretty good. I think the strat is instantly Fog for Energy, use Greninja. Well, no, I think it's actually Fog for Energy. Fog for Energy, then Mew, then Ninja. And then if we don't hit Vib Ninja, if we do, don't. So the general strat against Hin is to leave a spot open, but don't bench Manaphy. You just see how their turns go. You just play chicken on the... Oh wait, I literally said how I was going to order it and then ordered it differently. Okay, whatever, dude. Well, I was supposed to... Actually, wait, no, this was just absolutely the wrong order. I mean, this order isn't terrible. This is the min-max getting the last rolls order. But I guess it's fine. Like, I do want to draw slightly better here, and we did get punished for it, but... and we have a lot of colors in deck. I could just go for the whole board and then just try and draw Touros next turn, but... Try and draw Touros if he draws really well. I mean, nah, there's no way. It's so risky to do it like this. I mean, he needs a double gate. I don't even think he's supposed to bench Manaphy most of the time. Every time I played Tater in tournament, I never benched Manaphy and never got punished. Nah. Like, they could just have a really strong turn and then you kind of screwed yourself by not leaving the space open. Okay. Whatever. What's up, Miracle Son? Coming Liverpool? I will be a Liverpool. Got into Red Joe, that's all I need. Ideally we're going Candy Guardian next turn. Definitely not going Step with this hand or board. Sliding Mew actually isn't that great in this matchup because it just makes the board space awkward. It's okay. I mean, he'll never cram here, but he might brick. You never know. He might go some like comfy Cramorant pass, attached to comfy pass. Let's go. So strat here I think is actually to Iono. It gives him basics, but it gives him basics more often. Actually, no, is it to Iono? Because like in this situation, I never ever want to bench Manaphy. Like I'm probably discarding Manaphy here. Yeah, I mean I have nothing better in my hand to discard. The Manaphy is just useless from this point. I wanted to just draw for Red Candy first, but honestly at this point we're probably going lower ball for Screamtail and just ship Iono. I just really want to hit Candy Guardi at this point basically. And realistically that's pretty likely if I go for this. I'm gonna see a lot of cards for Red Candy plus any Gardevoir. Nice, perfect. So I do want to keep the energy, so I want to Mew to try and get a discardable card, because I kind of want to keep the Ralts. The Ralts is the next worst card in hand, but I think Mewing first is fine. Yeah, whatever. I'll discard Ralts. It's okay. Chat disappeared again. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it after the Tony report. Oh wait, no, it's just no one's talking. Yeah. We got no chatters. Yo, what's up, Hafter? What's up, man? This was a sub. Goat. 11 months, dude. Almost a year, bro. 1 month to a year. That's crazy. 1 month to a year. Joey, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We have Charge Cresselia if he doesn't do anything, but he's definitely going Cram Kill, bare minimum. We'll go CC here. Counter Catcher will be the worst thing that can happen for us in this turn, but hard for him to draw. Usually they're playing one Counter Catcher these days, so is yeah. To Conf. Could hit the ninja attack here. That'd be crazy. It's a lot. Down a gate. Down a gate is already attached for turn. Yeah, we survive this turn, we survive the rest of the game. We don't have to worry about it. Does have the ninja attack. That's insane. It's okay. Is he rotting back grass here? Oh, right, because there's no any grass in deck. Pretty annoying not having Iron in this hand. He's down 3 gates, so this isn't the end of the world. Definitely playable from here. He's down 3 gate. We can kill his Comfy with energy. He's just gonna try, like, from this point, it's really hard for him to ever get a Giratina, so he's just playing his, like, kind of mid-lost zone deck. We can deal with. We probably lost more in this than he did, but, I mean, it's... He lost a lot as well going for this, so... If we had Iona here, it'd be a lot better. Live or YouTube video? Live, of course. Both. Both. Answer is both. Okay, we Mew first, because we really need to hit Iona, so we just want to thin out for Iona. Add it to Counter Catcher. Ultra Ball. It's pretty bad that we discarded Ralts here, to be honest. That's probably the worst part about this. Nice. And there's nothing to level for. We probably just Ultra Ball for Cresselia and Iona. Digging for Rod. Pretty fortunate. Such a pro. Such a pro. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can kill with Cresselia, but that seems not worth it. Definitely just better to kill with Screamtail. The issue is, if he hits Sableye this time, we're getting rolled, but... I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anything else we're fine against? But yeah, discarding the Ralts was probably a mistake. Just really didn't expect him to hit Ninja together. Yeah, obviously, he has to hit the 4th gate and Super Rod. Well, maybe not Super Rod, but he has to hit the 4th gate too. What's it called? The thing, he's down double Rod as well, worth noting. So if he does Ninja again, he's down 4 gate. He's down most of his energy as well. So most of the time he's only playing 2 Rods, so we're like a pretty solid spot. Lost function actions power make game mapping easier or harder? I mean, realistically, they're not really that hard to like prize map against, like game map against, like however you describe it. We just might Screamtail him. We go for Avery this turn, and then Iona next turn. Lost Granton. Okay, that's fine. Lost Ninja. I don't think that's a very good play for him. And the thing is, we have to draw energy. But yeah, freely Avery here. But our draw energy is still like kind of okay. Should have a lot of outside energy. Should have 5, 7 energies left. Drawing 3, I guess it's not the best. With it. Yeah. Sure. We could have drawn 1 extra card with Iona, but it's never worth it because of how many cards it gives him. Down 2 cores, any cores here? No. I mean, most of the time he has to hit the 4th gate to attack with Sableye anyway, so I don't really care. He's down double rope. What does that mean? It means he's playing rope. So he can never take 3 prizes with Sableye, yes, that's fine. As long as he's only taking 2. We can still just nano him to 2 and kill his Sableye with Cresselia, that'd probably be fine. I think it depends what he does. Well, we would just attack with EX actually. He knows. Damn, just going Psychic is crazy there because he has no energies left. He's 1 more Psychic left, and he's done. He's out. I don't think we're actually gonna lose this game. I don't know. I mean, the issue is we can get Path here. We don't have much draw support. If you go Sableye, kill, roll Screen Tail, which seems like his best play. Like, from that point, I kind of have to, like, Rod back. I mean, if he hits Path as well, it actually gets bad. I don't think he's attacking with Sableye most of the time here. Okay, Jirachi. Makes sense. Jirachi's actually pretty bad for us. Has the 4th gate. Okay, but he should have no Psychics after this, so we just couldn't Cresselia the active. I mean, Jirachi doesn't do a whole lot here because, yeah, Cresselia inactive. I don't like Manaphy. Damn. Extra energy is actually annoying. But he didn't shuffle back water, so his last energy in deck would be water probably. Yeah, he's gonna kill Ralts Grantel. I don't know, what do we even super on? I mean, at this current point, if I just Ultra Ball Physician and Iono into energy, we should be fine. I mean, the issue is we might not be able to beat just consecutive Crammer attacks. Yeah, my next card. I think I Greninja it. I think I Rod back Ralts Mana Energy. Ralts Manaphy Energy, Greninja. Because if I go Ralts Mana, attack with Cresselia this turn, he attacks me. I think it's Sableye next turn, but he might be out of Psychic. I mean, we can't really know for sure. He could have another Rod. I don't know. I mean, Manaphy's probably the safest. But getting Ralts and benching it is just so risky. Unnecessarily risky. Like, at least, even if I miss Ralts, I just attack with AX and I'm like, fine. But, yeah. Fine. No reason to counter catch it ever. Killing the Sableye is the best target. Him cramming into this does nothing. We'll be okay here, probably. He's down 4 gate. I mean, next time we have counter catcher on his Greninja. That didn't matter. Probably just kill the Cram, to be honest. Probably just kill the Cram. Does more damage. Going comfy here. I mean, he doesn't have the. I mean, he could have just like drawn switch, and then this makes sense. But Palpad as well. I'm really like Palpad. It's really hard to believe with Manaphy Palpad that he's running 3 Rod. Because that's the only thing we actually lose to here. Is 3 Rod. We'll lose to him setting up a Giratina as well, but unlikely. Okay, well now he gets a free prize. So we could now lose. I think we sack Mew. Yeah, now I get the free prize. killing it with Crest was worse. I couldn't. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, true. Wait, I'm just full trolling. Dude, third rod. Wait, why didn't I shove Crest? I'm such an idiot. What is this, bro? I mean, he's committing to retreating the Greninja though, so if he whiffs Sableye Energy, we can win. How's he hit all this though? I should shove Crest. Alright, that was dumb. Wait, you never bench Sableye here. There's no way you ever bench Sableye, regardless. I mean, unless he has boss in hand, in which case, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, no, it still doesn't make sense then. Even if he has boss in hand, it still doesn't make sense. Yeah, you never bench Sableye here. He has second one in hand, then it makes sense. Nah, I should. Nah. Okay. I mean, honestly, it probably was better to attack with AX. I don't really have any reason to Crest. Like, the healing does nothing. Yeah, it collapses something. But, yeah, I don't have anything, yeah. I have to just kill the Sableye. Yeah, this isn't playing on Iron at all, but maybe discards. I mean, it doesn't matter. Even discard draw does nothing. I just have to kill the Sableye. It's another play. I'm dead to a boss rape. Oh, dude, the third rod is crazy. And I could kill Comfy. I could not take a prize and just heal for a turn. Doesn't do anything. I could kill Comfy. I mean, killing Sableye has to be the best. There's just no way. Station V-Draw is really good, but I don't think we're surviving the turn. Running Cram is insane, unless he has boss. Guaranteed boss? That makes sense. I mean, if he doesn't have it, he doesn't have it. We've counter catch the rest of the game. Like, what? What happened, bro? He didn't have any more attackers? He lost prize Sableye? Bro, what? Ugh, bro, the Tina players, man. Maybe he was playing one. Maybe he was playing one Sableye. That makes sense. Whatever, dude. We'll take it. Okay. Okay. Let me sort out the toy report. I wrote notes for every round, and I've gone over them a little bit, but not entirely, so... Nintendo Ruben. Alright. While I'm doing this, I'm not gonna be reading chat as much. You'll artificially quickly so you can catch the Stuttgart bloody report, yeah. We're gonna try it. This tournament actually happened like a few days ago, so I don't remember it as much off the top of my head. So it should be, but it should be a little bit better because I actually took notes for everything. So I have written down most, except for the rounds that I didn't take notes, and then I'm looking back at it now, being like, damn, what even happened? But that didn't happen for a lot of rounds, so yeah. I have alerts muted as well. Alert box off for this, so can you guys hear me all good? Yeah, it looks fine in my end. Okay. This will be turned into a YouTube video, I said, by the way. So if you're here, you're here. You know, that was all. I'm just making sure I'm good with everything. Yeah. Dude, I should write an intro and just do it right how I normally would when I do these. Because now I don't know what I'm saying for the intro, but I guess I'll just work it out. Cool. Alright. In this video is my... Wait, okay, I'm not going to start with in this video. That's stupid. You guys are here. Alright. This is my Stuttgart Regionals tournament report. This weekend, so 2 days ago, I played in the Stuttgart Regional Championships, and I brought Gardevoir. So I'm going to be going over every single round and how I ended up on the list that I ended up on and how I did. So you have to wait around to see exactly how I did. So we're going to start with the list. This tournament wasn't super complicated on exactly what list I played, to be honest. This is basically the Gardevoir list I've been playing for weeks. This is Brent's 60 from the last weekend, the last 2 weekends. But the second Artisan has been cut for Collapse to respect Block Lax. And I do think I really like Collapsed in a lot of matchups. In the Lost matchups, it comes up a lot. Not as much in the Mirror these days. Usually you actually use Collapse to lock your opponent out of boards more often. Or I guess using the early game more often. Not as much discard EX. So with Avery, it doesn't really have a massive impact. But I thought, you know what? Collapse is a really good card. I want to play Collapsed. It does make the deck a little bit less consistent, which isn't the best, but generally, so last weekend I played Miraidon, and this weekend, instead of playing Miraidon, I thought Miraidon was a little bit too luck-based, and the meta wasn't really right for it, at least at that event. Maybe at this event it would have been a little bit better, but still, I would have ran into some tough matchups for Miraidon. The Zards being everywhere, the Mews being everywhere, and that's usually being what happened in Europe at a trend. It being a trend that those decks do really, really well. Wasn't really happy with Miraidon, and I thought, you know what? Gardevoir EX will be better for this event. So, playing Gardevoir in the end. So, I'm just gonna get straight into exactly what happened in my tournament. So I have notes. I wrote notes for every single round, except for a few of them that I remember a little bit of what happened, but not entirely. When it got really stressful at some of them, I did end up not writing notes at the end of my rounds, and also a lot of my rounds went to time, especially in the later parts of the tournament. So my first round was against Miraidon Iron Hands, which insanely I sit down. I'm like, okay, I'm hoping it's not Miraidon. My opponent wins the flip and they ult first. So I'm like, not Miraidon, because Miraidon is my worst matchup. Miraidon Iron Hands is definitely the worst matchup. No other matchup is like I'm really unhappy to see, except for this one. Thankfully, at the beginning, I realized my opponent plays a DT pretty early, so I realized my opponent is not playing the turbo version, which is really hard to beat. They're more playing they are a slightly turbo version, but not a full turbo version. They're not playing 18 energy, they're not playing peony, so at least I'll have a decent chance. But they go first, they get energy on their Iron Hands turn 1, I'm like, okay. But I started Cresselia, so essentially, I think they DT'd on turn 1, so they can never kill my Cresselia with Iron Hands at any point and take 2 prizes, which is what they're really looking for. So starting Cresselia is really good, forcing them to hit Rope or Boss on turn 2, so at least I have a better chance of not getting amped, and that's my general strategy against Iron Hands, is to shove Cresselia. So starting is really convenient, because I don't have to search for it, I don't have to get it out. I get my rolls down, and then on their turn 2, they manage to hit, their generator. I don't think they get Flaffy down, but they at least hit 1 generator, they get the energies down. I think they two generators to get 2 energies, and then they get another energy on the Iron Hands, and they get like an energy elsewhere, and they rope, so they get the amp. They get the amp for 2. I think I sack Ralts. Doesn't matter that much. And so my play next turn is to Iono. Hope they with both boss or rope, so they can't amp again. But with that, I can't really Mirage Step because I want to keep the Cresselia active to try and survive the Iron Hands, because that's really the way that I actually survive the game. If I get Iron Hands again, I'm in a really, really bad spot, especially when they didn't have to use Flappy early. So I go for Iono. Get at least 1 Kelia down, 1 or 2 Kelias. They hit boss, and they hit Sealstone, so they're going to be able to Sealstone for Rope or Boss on the next turn. On my turn, I try and hit an attack, but I don't even hit any good attack. I think I'm passing with Cresselia again. Ionoing them to 2, but I don't hit the vacuum, so I do just have boss on the next turn with Sealstone. So I lose game 1. Game 2, I go first. They hit turn 1 Iron Hands again. Pretty rough just with the DTs. They told me they were playing 2 DTs at the end of the round. They hit turn 1 Iron Hands before I get anything. I don't even hit Mirage Step to go for that. I don't have Cresselia. Then I'm Mirage Step. I'm passing with Scream Tail active, which just instantly dies. And then on my next turn, even worse, the Nightmare situation. No Cresselia, no nothing. I have to counter catcher their Mareep. Don't even hit EX to get any attack. I did, I have a Curlier in play, nothing else, no EX. Counter catcher Mareep, and all I need is energy to win. So in all of the last 4 tournaments I've played in, I've lost round 1, and I've got day 2 at every single one of them. So I'm not feeling too terrible about this. But I'm really looking to get day 2, and I really want to get money at a tournament like this. It's been kind of my goal for the last few tournaments. I haven't got the money. They increase the pricing, so you get $1,000 for top 32, and then it scales up from there. 2K for top 16, 3K for top 8. So getting money would be really, really nice for a tournament like this. And starting 0-1 isn't the best. I have to go 6-2-1 to get day 2. So at this point, I have to win 6 of the next 8 rounds to have any shot at getting day 2. No amount of ties can get me there. So pretty stressful, but been here before and got day 2 before. In round 2, I hit a newer player on Mew Vmax. This is what happens when you start 0-1. My opponent was very new. They weren't Genesecting at all their perfect opportunities. And in game 1, I go first. I don't think they hit an attack, and I just get a step off, a step for 3, like a full board step. And then I just go for my very normal game plan, which is what I try and do is you take 1 prize with a Screamtail or Cresselia on one of their 1 prizes, their Meloetta or their Ice Cube. Ideally, you remove their Meloetta or a Fusion Energy. If you can get a Fusion Energy or either their Meloetta, at least you're blocking the 280 kill on your EX, which is kind of what you want in the early game. Because you want them to have to burn tablets to knock out your EXs. So then when you take 2 prizes on the next turn, trying to kill with Genesect, then they can't easily to respond to your Gardevoir EX and disrupt you. Sometimes they still can, but it depends. Like if you Cresselia, you can get 3 energy down without having to put damage on the Mew EX. The Gardevoir EX would be really good. And so I killed the Genesect on the next turn. And then I managed to hit the Zacian on the next turn to win. They were still 3 prizes remaining at that point. So I still had a really good shot regardless. But yeah, I killed Genesect and then Zacian killed Mew Vmax in game 1. And then game 2 I start Zacian, which is a little bit scary because they can get a really, really big advantage. And they manage to get 3 prizes up after they kill my Zacian. And then I Mirage Step and they kill my Mirage Step. But because they're not drawing every turn, they miss a disruption card at one point, so I'm able to take 3 prizes killing with Arcana, and then they don't even hit disruption after that. So a final kill with Zacian on the Mew Vmax is enough to win the set at that point. So yeah, pretty clean 2-0 win. Was actually really fast against this player. So that was, pretty nice, at least getting the win back. In the last tournament I played in, I started 0-2, so I was feeling a little bit better than that, at least. Round 3, I hit Roaring Moon. which was Roaring Moon isn't that scary, realistically. I don't think the matchup was that bad. I have played, one time I played a lot of games against Natalie in this matchup and only went like 50%, maybe slightly under 50% in this matchup. So it's definitely losable. The Greninja can be a big deal, especially if they're running Cologne. They hit it late in the game. It can be tough, but this player discarded all 4 of their starters by turn 2 of the game, and it only used 1 starters. So I think I went first. And then turn 2 milled or like Pokestopped away some ridiculous amount of starters. And then only had 1 Roaring Moon set up with all 4 starters down. Okay, well. Just killed the Roaring Moon. They got attack with another Roaring Moon using Dark Patch. Killed that. And then they couldn't even get a 3rd attacker set up. So I think I was actually relatively slow here. I think I passed for another turn and they were able to attack with Roaring Moon, but eventually was able to get an Arcana kill, and then after 2 Arcana kills, they couldn't even have any chance to kill my EX because they had nowhere to set up a Roaring Moon. And Iono is incredibly strong against Roaring Moon. It's one of the reasons this matchup is so incredibly favored usually. And Iono getting rid of their stop, put them to a lot of low cards, especially when they discard 4 starters because they don't really have outs to draw a lot of cards. In game 2, I go first. Oh, no. I think he opts second at this point or something. Anyways, he was a Tonkeo. And I'm able to knock out all of... And it's something like ridiculous. Like he doesn't hit starters for a lot of the game. Contrary to the first game where he discarded a lot of them. He just doesn't draw them. And at some point I leave him with no energy on board. And I own him to 2 or 3 cards. And he whiffs an attack and just concedes the game. Really fast win against a Roaring Moon as well. Was pretty happy with this round. In a good matchup though, so not feeling too bad, and now I'm up to 2-1. So from here I only need to go 4-1-1, 4 wins, a loss, and a tie to get into day 2, which is what I'm looking for, which is a little bit more manageable than where I was, 2 rounds ago. I'm feeling a lot better, especially when I hit Miraidon, and turn 1 he Miraidons for not Iron Hands, and fills his board without Iron Hands on board, but has 2 Raichus. So okay, well, fair enough, but things get a little bit tricky. So I get a really bad setup. And he ends up being up 3 prizes. And at the point where he's up 3 prizes, so like, he goes Raikou. I don't hit any way to evolve my Curliers on the next turn. And then he Raikous again. And then I start evolving my Curliers, get Mirage Step down. But he's able to go up 3 prizes, which in this matchup, usually up 3 prizes is still winnable, but that's the point at which if they ever hit a Raichu kill in your EX, you do lose. So you have to be really careful. And another thing is that them attacking with 1 prizes is really bad, because if you have to gust, 3 times, it's really bad. Having to hit that many gusts in a row, especially through parts and Ionos and stuff. And in game 1, I have to discard 2 gusts by the time that I get down to 3 prizes, so I use a gust to take a KO, and I have to discard another gust on that turn. So it's really tough for me to come back, and essentially he's going to come down to Ionos and attacking with Gardevoir X's later in the game. So I use Cresselia to put some damage down, and then start punching with my Gardevoir X to try and survive, and I Iono him to 1, but he does draw Boss off the Iono to 1. Not much you can do about that. It was really annoying because I thought this matchup was really favored, and it's unfortunate to get a loss. I go first in game 2 though. And then again, I'm 3 prizes down to just, not getting the best setup. And yeah, it's because turn 1 I went Mew, and then get Mew down, retreat to it, and whiff the Mew completely. So now I have no board, no rolls. On turn, my Mew dies. Then on turn 2, I'm able to get some rolls down. It's a bit tough. But yeah, I'm able to get some rolls down, and then the next turn, Mirage Step, get Curliers down, but it's really hard to come back from there. Down 3 prizes, but fortunately for me, he discards his Raichu when I Avery him, so I know even though he has a ton of energy on board, he's been flaffying, he got way further, like way ahead of me. He discards one of his Raichu of his Avery, and he has his other Raichu on board. So on my turn, When I get my first attack off, when he's at 3 prizes remaining, I'm able to counter catcher his Raichu and make sure they'll never be able to kill my Gardevoir EX. And from there, I'm able to chain Arcanas into a Zacian to take the final prizes. Didn't have to discard any Gusts. I have all my Gusts left in deck, so when he attacks with, I think, Zero or Zapdos, able to cleanly get a knockout on the bench. And then game 3, we don't have time to finish because the game 1 I really wanted to play out, which is probably my fault, but I probably could have conceded that game earlier because it was looking really, really bad from the start when I was down 2 Gusts, and he had a pretty easy attack with either Flappy or anything else to get a KO on my Arcana Gardevoir, but I thought it was reasonable that I could survive. Unfortunately for me, that I could survive and win the game by attacking with Gardevoir EX, but I wanted him getting boss, just didn't allow for it. So I think we were both pretty disappointed in that result. He felt like after a game 1 win, he could have easily won the game 2 when he was so far ahead. If he didn't Avery discard his Raichu, I also felt like I should have pretty easily won that set because he wasn't even running Iron Hands. But for God knows what reason, but we'll take it. Round 5 is against a Lossard with Roaring Moon. This set was pretty straightforward. He missed, so in both the games, in game 1, he misses a Cram attack on my Ralts. So I'm able to go Mirage Step, set up, and at this point I'm only 1 prize behind against a Radzard Roaring Moon. And this matchup is super favored when you're not in a really, really big prize deficit in the early game. Usually you're down 2 prizes like almost every game, but because he missed a Cram attack on turn 1, when I get my Mirage Step and get my Curlies down, I'm only down 1 prize. And this will mean that my Ionos are just as strong as they usually are, but he has to hit way more because he's going to need to hit like Roaring Moon counter catcher plays. Not even counter catcher, just bosses because I'm not even going to be behind. Or really strong Radzard plays or Roaring Moon kills on my active. In the end, I slowly am able to get all 4. So because he's so slow, like Cram kills Mirage or something, I get all 4 Gardevoirs down with Rare Candy and Curlias and stuff. Get literally all 4, 2 Arcanas, 2 EXs. And I just go spam. Okay, Cresselia, kill a Comfy. I also know he's Sablezard really early into the game, so I don't have to bench Manaphy. I go Cresselia and just Cresselia spam, and then eventually just leave myself with no damage on board and just force him to have a really tough time getting attacks to take all the prizes. And eventually I go down to 3 prizes remaining to his 3 with no damage on board, and he basically has no way to kill me unless he hits Roaring Moon. Boss kill, and he's Ioned to 3. Doesn't hit it. And then I'm able to slowly win just by going ahead. And it's really unreasonable for him to hit Radiant Zard into Roaring Moon boss. He whiffs it. Loses game 1. Game actually didn't take that long. We didn't have enough time for 3 games. We did have a solid amount of time for 2 games at least. In the game 2, the same thing happens, but he misses a turn 2 attack because he goes first. Misses the Cram kill turn 2. And then I Candy Guardy and just go ahead. I think I attack with Cresselia. Just get a massive lead on him. Because being ahead in this matchup is also ridiculous. So I'm just attacking with Cresselia with a fully set up Curlier board. He tries to attack with Cramorant, but he's just so slow. And his board just slowly depletes. He doesn't find the Pokemon to just keep replenishing his board, and eventually he runs out of, I think he only has 1 Comfy in play. Can't even hit a Sableye attack and ends up losing. And I end up getting 2 prizes remaining to his 5, and that's the point at which he concedes. So, pretty good round there. 3-on-1. I only need to go 3 wins, 1 loss in the rest of my rounds to make it, which isn't terrible. But still, it's looking a bit scary because it's still a 75% win rate to get there. And in round 6, it gets even scarier because I hit a Miraidon. Now, this was a Path Miraidon, so it's not the worst matchup ever. He can't hit Iron Hands consistently early on. So at least I have a decent chance. Game 1, I'm going first, and he misses the turn 1 attack with anything. He goes for the Iron Hands, but I don't even think he hits Arm Press, the energy to Arm Press, let alone the switch card to switch into that thing. So has no real attack on turn 1 after I pass with like Ralts. I hit Candy, so I think it's reasonable in this situation for me to go Candy Cresselia and just take 1 prize and Reap. Even if he hits an Iron Hands attack, he has to do with all the energies. DT won't work for him. He's down his Mareep. He did have 2 Mareep in play, but he only gets 1 Flaffy at max if possible. He doesn't have any energy in discard. Like, okay, even if it's the amp, at that point I can respond with Reversal Energy to Arcana, and I'll just be ahead in prizes at that point and be happy. But again, he puts Path in. But on his next turn, he puts Path in play, but has no attack again, which is fine, insane. But he has no attack again. But the thing is, he does put Path in play, which I don't find a bump for on my turn. So I just have to retreat to Mew. I don't think I get anything useful off the Mew, like maybe a Super Rod or something. And basically just have to pass back. But he realizes he basically has no play against me because Iron Hands gets responded to really easy. And that's what he goes for. He just goes for Iron Hands Amp, and I'm like, okay, I'll just attach Reversal, bump the Stadium, attach 3 energies. I think he's, at that point, he's really hoping that I don't hit the Stadium bump, but I hit it eventually on that turn. I don't play that many Stadium bumps. I only play 3. That's the usual for Guardy at the moment, but I do hit in the end. KO his Iron Hands, and then I'm just so far ahead that I can win the trade. All I have to do is like kill his Flaffy once with Scream Tail, and then Arcana. I think he concedes at some point around then. In game 2, I've written down literally the exact same thing happened. He chooses to go second to try and hit a turn 1 Iron Hands against me, which I think is just wrong. But I go first. He turn 2, whips attack again. Candy, Guardy, Cresselia, kill Mareep. And this time I don't even miss attack on the next turn. I'm able to take 2 prizes and just make it super, super easy for me to kill anything on the following turn. The issue is if he attacks with a Bravery Charmed Iron Hands, it's hard for me to kill without Reversal Energy, but this game, like, okay, I'll just go into it and I'll probably be able to find a response to the Iron Hands. And even if I don't, I can just go around the Iron Hands and kill it on the following turn with maybe a Zacian. So I'm not too concerned. And in the end, managed to easily win a prize trade. So fortunately for me, I'm 1-1-1 against the 3 Miraidons I've hit, which has been a crazy run in 6 rounds. But hitting 6-2-1 is looking pretty reasonable. I'm 4-1-1. I just need to go 2 wins, 1 loss from here to make it into the second day, and I still have a chance of getting money from there. Even though if I only go 2-1, I'll be going in at 6-2-1. I won't have the best record for day 2. I'll still be happy with that overall. So round 7, I hit Entei Valiant. This was a crazy round. Game 1, he gets set up really badly. Doesn't hit early attacks. I think he's going first, but he just doesn't get a good board. I think he has a good board, but doesn't get enough switch cards to sort of deal a lot of damage. And basically what happens is I just set up, I think, a Mirage Step, and then eventually I get to a Gardevoir EX and I just kind of punch his Iron Valiant with the plan of Cresselia it later. That's how you play the matchup. Usually you get like 1 kill with like Gardevoir into Cresselia, Gardevoir. You get another kill on a Medicham or a Squawkabilly, and then you get Zacian for 6 prizes. In my opinion, this matchup is close-ish to 50-50. If you don't get cheesed, you end up having a really good shot at winning. Even with the Devolution tool, things like this are really hard for them to hit against Iono. And eventually, there's usually a resource that's exploitable, like they're missing energy or they're missing switch cards. But in game 2, I get completely donked. He ups second. I go Manaphy, bench Ralts, pass. He manages to hit the Yoga Loop on my Ralts and then just Entei, Magma Basin, attach, kill my Manaphy. Is what it is. Sometimes it happens in this matchup. He up second. I actually opt first. In hindsight, I don't know if it's best to opt first in this matchup. Probably should be opting second against Entei Valiant, but at the time I thought it was correct. And I did grind the Entei Valiant matchup a ton, but I was opting first as Gardevoir. I've been told maybe it's better to go second, but I'm not certain either way. Game 3, I can't get game 3. I get a really, really poor start, and he goes second and just hits a Yoga Loop attack, and I'm not able to hit any Mirage Step, which is really what I'm trying to go for in games where they get early pop-ups and trying to Mirage Step and then just come back with a massive Gardevoir EX that he can't kill, using Turos to sort of heal it. But 2 of my rolls die turn 2. And I only have Ralts and Mew after he, kills, 2 Ralts. I get my Ralts to a Refinement Curlier. And then the Mew gets looped. My only Curlier dies. I'm left with Jot's Ralts. And then there's no way for me to win from there. Even if I hit Candy Guardy on that turn. Which I don't. I play out just to see if I can hit it. But even if I hit Candy Guardy, from that point I am so unbelievably far behind. With no board, need to hit a Mirage Step earlier than that. And take a loss against Entei Valiant, putting me at 4-2-1. At this point, I have absolutely nothing I can do except win to make day 2. Otherwise, I'll just be out of the tournament day 1, which is a pretty disappointing result for me overall. Round 8. I hit a Mew Vmax. He was DTE Mew, which in my opinion is a much, much better matchup than the Fusion Mew. The Fusion Mew matchup can really scam you, but this matchup, they don't hit an attack on turn 1. So in game 1, I get to go first, and I'm at a massive advantage. He goes grab a Judge, which is their general game plan, but I still managed to hit the Mirage Step. I step, get a big board, and I don't have... This is one of the rounds that didn't go that long, but I didn't write notes for it, unfortunately. But essentially what ends up happening is I just spam Gardevoir X attacks because that's a strategy in the matchup. You go Gardevoir X attack into Gardevoir X attack, just counter-catching his Genesect, bossing them where possible, and playing Avery. And eventually I go Avery, counter-catcher Genesect, attack with Gardevoir X with only 40 damage on it, and he completely whiffs any attack. Another strat I do is I hit 190 on Mew Vmax and Screamtail to kill it, but at some point he just completely killed my... He completely whiffed a kill on my Gardevoir X, had no boss, and couldn't do anything at all. Which puts me in an insane spot. If he just attacks into my Gardevoir X, I get to keep all my board, I get to keep my Curliers, and I get to keep my hand. Sometimes they're ironing at that point, but it doesn't really do much. And then the second game I've written down goes similarly. Just hits like a normal Mew game, but the Averys and the counter catches, I draw well off Judges and the early grabbers and stuff, and I'm able to get Mirage Step. And in quotes from Reagan Retzloff playing DT Mew against Natalie Miller at LAIC, she steps and I just lose. So you step and you win the matchup. That's how it goes. Round 9, I hit Entei Valiant, which is a terrifying matchup to be on the winning end. This match, everything on the line. Have to win this or I'm leaving. Going straight home. Really want to win this, and it's terrifying against Entei Valiant. I think it's 50-50, but you can get really tough games against Entei Valiant, and I just lost to it earlier in the tournament. It's pretty bad that I hit 3 Miraidons and 2 Entei Valiants in day 1. Pretty unhappy with that, but he chooses to go second on the coin flip, which makes sense. But the game 1, he literally just, I have a pretty good turn 1, I get a bunch of rolls down, he goes draw, Fleet Foot, and he concedes immediately. He like thinks for a little bit and then he just concedes the game. God knows what was in his hand, but it was completely unplayable apparently. Game 2, he gets a massive early lead. He takes 2 prizes on the first turn. After choosing to go second, I managed to hit a Mirage Step. Fortunately for me, that usually happens when you start Rolts. At least you're able to get Mirage Step. If you start like Manaphy or something, they're just going to loop kill your Rolts and then either not kill or kill your other Rolts. And then it can be annoying to Mirage Step or be difficult. But I hit an Iono Mirage Step, which was solid. And he burns a ton of switch cards on his turn 1, like 7 or 8 switch cards on turn 1 just to get through everything. Like with Squawk and all that, discards a lot. And then on turn 2, he burns a lot as well to get another Yoga Loop and kill off. He Yoga Loops a Refinement, kills my Mirage Step. Which was kind of insane. And now I'm down 4 prizes, which is terrifying in this matchup. All I can do is counter catcher kill his Medicham. His Entei doesn't have enough damage to KO it. He did hit it twice with Magma Basin, but he switch carded off the damage. Like, alright, counter catcher, kill Medicham. 2-4. Being up a game, I'm in a pretty good spot. Even if I lose this, I'll still be in a good spot. But I'm down 2-4. He goes, alright. Doesn't have a great hand. I own him to 2. He just attacks. He draws a few cards with Entei. I think he hits maybe Research. But he's not able to hit Rope to rope around my Gardevoir X. So he just Entei hits into my Gardevoir X. And I'm in a really, really tough spot. I really don't have any way to kill this Entei easily without... He has Radiant Charizard with an energy on bench, Entei with 2 energy active, a bunch of Iron Valiants, and Squawkabilly. 2 of his Iron Valiants have the tool that makes them retreat. And I'm thinking, if I just go for a Cresselia here, he's just going to attack me with Entei, and I can't think of a good way to win the next turn. but he's down 11 out of 12 switch cards. And I haven't seen a Jet Energy. Don't know if he plays it. They usually do, but he could not be. I'm thinking the only way that I have any chance into this game is if I take 2 prizes this turn. I have no counter catcher. I don't have another Gardevoir EX. Am I right? I can't win. I think I just need to take 2 prizes, and my strategy is counter catcher his. Oh no, I do have counter catcher, but attacking with the EX doesn't work because he just kills it. Am I right? The only way I'm ever surviving this game is if I attack with a Scream Tail with 80 damage on it. I put 80 damage on the Scream Tail, counter catches Iron Valiant to make sure he can't draw with Entei. I Iono him and Scream Tail to kill his Squawk ability. Any switch card wins him the game on the spot. He doesn't draw the switch card, and he has nothing in hand, nowhere to do anything. Passes it over, but it's not over yet. Because he killed so many of my Curlies earlier in the game, I have no energy in discard. I have 1 refinement in play, but I have 1 energy in discard, and that's it. I have my energy on my Gardevoir EX. And off the Curlier, I draw Zacian and Turos. Not immediate, but I draw Turos off the Curlier with a Zacian in hand. I can Turos up, get the Scream Tail up, promote Gardevoir EX, bench Zacian, retrieve my Gardevoir EX, get exactly 6 energies to kill his Iron Valiant in the discard, take the final 2 prizes, and make day 2. We had enough time to finish a game 3 because the earlier game 1 scoop, but I was very, very happy to get the win out in that game. Because you never know what happens in the matchup. I could have got dunked in game 3. So, thank God. Made day 2. And round 10, I get to play against... And we get to day 2. So, round 10, we get to play against Fusion Mew, which is a pretty good matchup. I'm not unhappy to hit this. Would rather have hit like DTE or some of the opponents I would have hit later. But now what I'm playing for is money. So, the story is... Essentially, I need to win. If I win 4 rounds, I'll get top 32. Guaranteed. If I win 5 rounds, I'll usually make top 8. So that's what I'm going for. 4 wins, I'll make top 32. 5 wins, I'll make top 8. Anything worse than that, I'm really, really unhappy with. Because I've got so many of those bad placements in day 2. I'm not happy with it. I want to go for the big finish. And in round 1, we hit Mew Vmax. So, he benches Meloetta as usual. And just goes for a very usual game plan, hitting a toe on attack. One game, I don't really set up that well. The first 2 games, I don't have the best memory of this because I didn't write notes for it because it went right to time. So I have no idea. That gives a little bit away. But I go for a normal strategy of 1-3-2 in both these games. One game, he manages to Lost Zone 3 of my Curlier and my Arcana. 3 of my Refinement Curlier and my Arcana. And off a late game, I'm not able to hit a whole Zacian combo to kill a Mew Vmax that I was going for. I need to hit like a lot of energies to do it because I was very, very far behind in the Curliers. And that's how that game goes. And then the other game goes like super normal. I just able to, kill with Scream Tail. I think he misses a boss at some point. Misses a kill on my EX at some point. And through Avery's and counter catcher killing Genesect, and through all of that isn't able to finish off the game. I think they had a winning position. Then game 3, we barely have enough time left. We have a really, really long early game, but we get to a situation where I have 2 prizes left and he has 1 prize left. And time was called the turn before, so we both have 1 turn left. After he plays Judge on his first turn of time, I'm the first turn of time. He has his turn. He plays Judge and kills my active to put himself down to 1 prize. I have 2 prizes left. All I need to hit is Counter Catcher plus a Stadium Bump to kill his Genesect to win the game. I've already hit an Arcana kill on a Mew Vmax. I'm in a really, really good spot. I draw a bunch of cards. I hit like Arcana, but I make one mistake where I don't Artisan, where I use Ultra Ball to get a Cresselia instead of Artisaning for the Cresselia, and I thin one less card. And in the end, I have Iono for 3, and I whiff the Counter Catcher I have Iono for 3 with 6 cards in deck, 50-50 to Counter Catcher. I whiff it, and the next card is Counter Catcher. I check later. The next card was Counter Catcher, so maybe if I thinned off the Artisan, I wouldn't have had Cresselia in my deck. Would have drawn an extra card at some point and would have made it, which was pretty disappointing. Don't draw the Counter Catcher. Goes to him. All he needs to do is draw a boss to win it. 1 prize card remaining. I just leave my Gardevoir EX in the active. He has a Mew Vmax active. But because of my Averys throughout the game, he doesn't have any. He's Ionoed to a low hand, and he doesn't have any way. He doesn't have that many Genesects. I think he has 2 Genesects. He plays down a bunch of cards. He uses first Genesect to draw 2. He has 2 Crammatics and 2 items. Cram, Tails, both Tails. Genesects again for 4, and he whiffs the boss. So I managed to absolutely scam a tie with no turns left. And I actually would have won on the next turn, even more insanely. I actually would have won on the next turn if I had more turns in time. So maybe I should have played faster, but honestly, at the end of that, outcome's not the best. I made a few too many mistakes to deserve to win that one. And fortunately for me, at 6-2-2, I get the tie, which changes a lot of things. So essentially, what that means for me is I need to win all 5 of my remaining rounds to make top 8. But to make top 32, I need to win 3 and get 2 ties. And top 16, if I win 4 rounds, I'll get top 16. And that'll get me $2,000 instead of 1. Those are my breakpoints at this point. Unfortunately for me, at round 11, I get a Cloth, which is a very, very good matchup. And I remember this round very vividly. So let me tell you. Game 1... He goes second. I think he opts second. I might have opted first, but I think he just blind opts second, which fair enough. I get 1 Ralts down on his turn 1. He goes DTE. Or he might have, I think he started Electrode. He goes Curry, boss kill my 1 Ralts. And in this game, I'm like, okay, sure. I have no Ralts in play turn 2. I think I get 2 Ralts down. And then he goes, okay, boss kill Ralts again. Sure. I whiff Mirage Step completely. I retreat, evolve to a Refinement Curlier. And then he goes, boss kill Curlier. I'm like, yeah, sure, dude. And I just lose to the Cloth in game 1. Okay. We've got 2 games left. I opt first, which, don't know if that's the best choice, but I do opt first. And I get 1 Ralt again, and he boss kills my Ralt. And now in a great matchup, I'm absolutely shaking to this Cloth. So I'm like, okay, I'm shook at this point. I'm down a game and I have no Ralts in play on turn 2. But this game, I get more Ralts than I did the game before, and I get a Mirage Step down a turn later. So now I'm down 3 prizes against a Cloth, but at least I have Mirage Step. I attack with Gardevoir X into his Cloth. I don't even hit. So the plan in this matchup is I'm supposed to Counter Catcher and then Screamtail kill his Barrel. Countercatcher is Brute Bonnet, Screamtail kills Brute Barrel, and then I'm supposed to vacuum away his Capsule to make it as difficult as possible for him to attack with Cloth and take even a prize every turn. So I attack with Gardevoir X, very standard play in the matchup, sort of size them up with the Gardevoir X, get rid of a DTE, and then go in for the Countercatcher Screamtail. And on the next turn, I go Countercatcher as Brute Bonnet, vacuum Screamtail, hit it all, kill his Barrel, I Iono him, and fortunately for me, he doesn't hit an insane hand. He whiffs attacks for at least 1 turn. I'm able to Screamtail kill his only double turbo in play. And at that point, usually they collapse away either their Electrode. I think Avery got rid of his Electrode. And from there, he runs out of attackers. So going into game 3. And we have like no time left. We have like 8 minutes left. The game 2 went super long because I was doing so little. And I probably played out the game 1 longer than I should have. I do play very fast, but yeah, and I'm playing really fast to try and get the win, even though taking 6 prizes in this matchup in like the 10 minutes I had is so unlikely. And again, he goes second. And he goes turn 1. I go pass with 1 Ralt on bench again. And he goes turn 1 boss kill it again. And I'm like, okay, dude. For the 3rd game in a row. And yeah, it's because of how long it takes me to get prizes and get set up. Eventually, we just get the tie out of the set, and it's pretty unfortunate for me. He has to take naturally 6 prizes, which he can't do in time, and because I can't get enough attack, like I don't have any chance, because I have a better chance because he's Electrode and Squawkabilly in play, but because it takes me so long to get the attackers up, I can never win in time. So that's pretty unfortunate, and in the end, I'm 6-2-3. So now what this means for me is I need to win 3 rounds in Taiwan to make top 32, which is terrifying from this point. This is a really bad start to the day. I really want to be winning against Cloth. So only getting a tie is terrifying. Round 12, I hit Gabriel Smart in the mirror. If you don't know who Gabe Smart is, has done very well in the past. So, but he's playing the Guardian mirror. I'm pretty confident in my play in the Gardevoir mirror. And in game 1, he only gets one Rolter. I go first. I get set up. He only gets one Rolter on turn 1, and I have a really, really good hand. I have Candy Guardy, double Curlier. I end up getting Scream Tail, and I kill his only Rolts. And then on turn 2, he gets 2 Rolts down. But during my turn, I think after I get some Arcanas set up, he ends up conceding because he's so far behind. I have Scream Tail kill his Rolts. He has to, like, probably Mirage Step from there because he has no board. And once he's doing that, he's 3 prizes behind. It's really not worth playing out from 3 prizes behind. Even 2 prizes is really hard to come back from. 3 is way too much. In game 2, I'm going... Yeah. In game 2, I'm going second. I had it written wrong down. I get 1 Rolts, and he boss kills it immediately. I get Manaphy down, so I'm not as weak to him. But... Oh, wait, no, I'm reading the wrong thing. Okay. Game 2, he goes first. I prize 2 Curlier. Yeah, I was like, that's so weird. What am I even reading? Yeah, I might have to cut that. What was that time in the... That's 141. Yeah, I'm going to write that down. Alright. Back to it. Game 2, he goes first. I prize 2 Curlier. And he hits turn 2 Candy Guardy, which is really annoying for me because he gets rid of more Rolts than I'm comfortable with him getting rid of. And because I've prized 2 Curliers, I only have 1 Refinement, 1 Mirage Step to work with. And Mirage Step really doesn't get me back into the game. And he gets a massive lead. I don't even hit Candy Guardy on the next turn. So he goes up 2 prizes. And these game 1 and 2 are essentially write-offs. Game 3 is where it gets really, really interesting. Now, I go first, and I go for Mirage Step instead of Candy Guardy. Because I don't hit Candy Guardy. I think I was trying to go for it, but I don't end up hitting it in the end. In the end, I just go Mirage Step, get my board set up. I have a bunch of Rolts in deck, so I'm still playing from a fine position. And he goes for a turn 2 Guardy attack. So now I'm going to be playing from behind, which means I'm unfavored from this point. But he didn't go for Mirage Step, so he's down a Rolts line. He only has Curlier on board, whereas I have a full Curlier line and a Rolts on board as well. He's playing basically the same list as me, so he's playing Avery's. I've got a player on Avery. I know essentially what his list looks like because I'm staying with someone who knew him and was talking to him the night before. So it's like I was staying with Charlie Lockyer. Shout out the GOAT. So he goes for Scream Tail to kill a Curlier. I go for a Curlier EX attack to kill his Scream Tail and evolve to 2 Arcana Gardevoirs with no Curlier in play. Because I really want to incentivize him to attack with Zacian. Now, it's really... I don't want to give him a good play with Cresselia, essentially. He can Cresselia kill my Rolts, but it's pretty weak from his perspective compared to killing a full setup Guardy line, like either my Arcanas or my Gardevoir EX. And if he's Zacians, I think I have a really good shot at winning, because I can use... Arcana with Reversal and then use Cresselia and then use bench another Rolts, bench Curlier, and just have a really, really strong board compared to him. I think that's enough to, I assume that's going to be enough to win. I Reversal in hand already. So if he doesn't Iono me and goes for Avery instead, then I can still do that as well. And in the end, he does end up, taking the bait, quote unquote, but I still think it was his best play. He goes for Zacian to kill my Gardevoir EX. I'm like, cool. I send up Gardevoir. I'm down 2 prizes at this point. I'm making 2 of them back, but I'm still going to be down a prize, going into 3-3. I go Gardevoir, Arcana, with Reversal Energy, Knockoutization. We're now 3-3. But his board is super weak. He has Greninja in play. He benched Manaphy at some point. I'm just trying to stick him with the same board he has now, because if he has to keep all that stuff in play, it becomes super annoying for him to find Cresselia attacks to remove his Gardevoir EX for play, which are all things he really has to do. Now, at this point, I get a bunch of Curlier and Rolts in play, and he kills my Curlier with Cresselia, which is my only Curlier. I only have Rolts in play at this point, and no Gardevoir EX. I hit Candy Gardevoir EX, and attach another Reversal Energy to my other Gardevoir, and just hit him with Cresselia, basically saying it's really, really difficult for him to kill anything. I have Rolts on board, I have Manaphy on board, and in the end, he ends up making a pretty bad mistake. He has it's now we're playing 2-2, but he's up a turn, so he has initiative, so he's the one with more things he can do. He technically is the advantage from this point. But he's basically has to find a way to get rid of his EX, because I have so many Curlier and stuff in play. Or I have double Gardevoir in play. I don't think he even finds Iono, because I owned him to 2 and he had so much less draw than me. But he does find Collapse Stadium. Now he has Cresselia and Collapse in play, but he doesn't realize that if he only attaches to 3 things and it collapses his Gardevoir EX, he can't actually kill my Ralts anymore. So he tries to go for that, sets up his Cresselia, sets up his Arcana, collapses his EX. But unfortunately for him, he can't take any knockout. So on my turn, I just go for a really simple Cresselia, kill his Ralts. And from that point, he has no way to get to Gardevoir, no way to ever knock out my Gardevoir EX. I might have killed Arcana, either way. Like, I'm Ionoing him to... I went for boss for sure. And I just kill one of the 2. And he ends up with nowhere to win on the following turn. And I have Gardevoir EX and 2 Arcanas in play that can kill essentially anything. So, end up winning that one against Gabe Smart. Super huge. Could not lose. I cannot afford to lose a single round. It doesn't get a lot easier because I hit another Gardevoir. It was against Lida, who, if you don't know, is a Norwegian player. He's been around for a while, as far as I know. Friends with Tord, for context. And he's playing basically Tord's Gardevoir list from LAIC, but he's not playing Avery, which does give me a very, very big advantage. Game 1, he takes the first prize, and he gets actually ahead in board and prizes. He has 5 Gardevoirs on board. He's Screamtailing me. I'm able to, I think, Mirage Step in this game. It's not clear, but he has a much better board than me. But the way that I think he has 4 Gardevoir lands on board, but that's more than I have. Anyways, I go for a Collapse just to try and get a Ralt off his board at 5 to 5 prizes. Or it might have been 5 to 4. It was something like that. Let's say 5 to 4 in prizes. And I Screamtailed to, but I collapsed it to try and get rid of a Ralts, get him to discard a Ralts, because that was his best discard at the time. And he actually ends up discarding the Gardevoir EX, which is really, really good for me. But he, from his perspective, he has an Arcana that's attacking me and a Screamtail that's attacking me and an Arcana. Like, okay. And then I use EX, Countercatcher, Iono to kill his Arcana Gardevoir. And leave him and bench Manaphy, leaving him with only Screamtail in play and no way to take an easy prize on the next turn, and he's ahead. So, in the end, he goes for that. I go Iono. He doesn't hit any way to take a prize on my bench, and he only benches 1 Curlier. So from there, the game becomes incredibly easy for me. I'm able to, I think, Turo's my Gardevoir EX, just pick it up and bench Cresselia to knock out his Curlier, and then basically the game just becomes super simple. And up a prize, I don't even have at this point a Gardevoir EX in play. He essentially has no realistic way to play the game. He was actually down 2 candy as well. He was playing research, so he actually did have ways to dig for the candy, and eventually it's the candy Guardy. But he often I end up killing every single one of his Pokemon that draws cards. And often he gets nothing, so pretty good game there. And then in game 2, we have like barely enough time to finish this game. And then he goes first. Yeah, he goes first, and he gets ahead. Just going, I think we both go Mirage Step, or maybe I just go triple Curlier with the Candy EX, but he gets ahead, essentially. And he has a pretty good board. But I do manage to pillage basically most of his draw from his board. And eventually time is called when he has 3 prize cards remaining to my, I think it was 3 or 4. I think it's 3 prizes, but it's his turn. So he has 2 turns remaining. I have 2 turns remaining. He's at 3 prizes. I did end up using Collapse like really early in the game, basically for the same purpose as game 1, just to get a Pokemon off his board. And so without much time left, I end up going for a Cresselia Iono play, and I kill a Pokemon on his bench. I think a Curlier on his bench, and through the Iono, he essentially has to take a 2-prize knockout on my Gardevoir. He really wants to do it this time because he wants to avoid Turos, but he has to do it at some point. But essentially, oh yeah, right. This is 3-2. He only has 1 turn left. He takes a knockout with either Arcana or Gardevoir EX. He goes down to 2 prizes. I'm at 3. I go Cresselia, Iono. I have no damage on my Gardevoir EX, and I go around his Scream Tail, so I'm basically guaranteed to survive. I'm almost guaranteed to win, actually. I would have won the game if it was longer. I would have hit Zacian Boss, kill on his Gardevoir EX the next turn, like nearly guaranteed. And yeah, I trap the energy on his Scream Tail, and with 0 draw on board, he has absolutely no way to hit a Boss Zacian kill, and I know going into his turn, I'm guaranteed to win, so. 8-3 at this point. Really solid record. I just need to win 1 of my last 2 rounds and get a tie in the other one for top 32. That's really what I'm going for. If I win the last 2, I'll get top 16. That's cool, but I really want top 32 because I really want to get my first buddy of the season. So we go into round 14. If I win this, I might be able to ID my final round. So I'm really, really hoping to win. It's Kim Pobiga, who, if you've ever heard of, is pretty good. He's been doing pretty well for a while. A lot of good regional finishes, some top 8s here and there. In game 1, I go first, and he goes Ninja, Attach, Psychic, Pass. And I have 4 rolls on board. I have a really good setup. I'm thinking there's a really good shot that I'm going to hit the Candy Guardi. But I draw my whole turn, and I don't hit it. Sorry, but he didn't Colress on his turn 1. He didn't do anything. He literally went Ninja, Attach, Pass. All right, I'm still in a really good spot. I'm going to get a lot of Gardevoir down regardless of what happens. And I don't have to mention Manaphy this game as well, which is a massive deal because I'm going to be evolved enough by the time he gets to the point where he can Greninja. So he hits Colress, gets a few Comfy. He goes Greninja again and hits Colress, gets a bunch of Comfy, gets a Bisseek. And his boy's actually relatively playable after this turn. Because I whiffed the Candy Gardevoir, I end up going Mirage Step for like 1 rolls. But I have a Curlier with an Energy Active. So in this matchup, the way you play it, the best way to play it, in my opinion, is you just try and go behind. And the way you try and go behind is just punching with Cresselia and EX into their Giratina V-Stars. So what I do is I go Gardevoir EX, attach to it, evolve to Gardevoir EX, and has 290 health. I need to force the Star Requiems out of him because if I get to the point where he uses the Star Requiems, then my Gardevoir EX has become safe and it's really nice. So I was actually in a really good spot. I go, yeah. Gardevoir attached to it is 290 health, and I attack into his Giratina V-Star, doing Giratina V, doing 190 damage. I can finish that off with Cresselia later, or Screen Tail. Have a lot of options, or Counter Catcher. He ends up going Sableye instead of attacking with Giratina, which makes a lot of sense. I think he could have attacked me with Giratina, I don't know, in hindsight, but he goes for Sableye instead, and he ends up killing a Curlier and putting damage on my active and some damage somewhere on my bench. He puts damage to put it into 280 range, which he really needs. This would be a really good situation if it didn't prize Cresselia, because I'd basically be able to heal every single damage that he did and leave the only damage he did as 10 on an Arcana Guardi. But unfortunately for me, I prized the Cresselia, so I couldn't do that. So he manages to actually get a lot of prizes with his Sableye, but I do go Counter Catcher, kill his only Giratina V on board. So I'm basically playing Sableye versus like my Gardevoir EX and all these things. And in the end, it actually is pretty difficult for me to survive his Sableye attacks because he's almost getting to the point. There's 30 damage on my Arcana. He kills an Arcana. He gets extra residual damage. The Sableye is doing a lot, but he does need to get a Giratina down at some point to kill an Arcana, to kill a Gardevoir EX if he wants to ever win the game. But and I can't even really attack with Scream Tail. I can't basically go for any really strong Iono plays because attacking with Scream Tail will just net him 3 prizes at some points. But I start attacking with Gardevoir EX again, and eventually I go for Iono and he whiffs a Sableye attack, meaning all he can do is attack me with Giratina V-Star Star Requiem into my Gardevoir EX. And on that turn, I'm able to Zacian with 8 energies. I think he even whiffs Path. The Ionos are really good against them in the late game. And the Sableye whiff, and then he goes Giratina and whiffs Path, and then the Zacian wins. So at this point, I'm up a game, and we don't have a lot of time left, so I know at least I'm getting a tie out of this set. And basically, I'm playing game 2 for either I win it, and I win the set, or I don't win it and then we tie. So game 2, he goes, but he gets a really bad start. Going first, he goes Cram Bench, Sableye, Attach, Pass. Now I know most likely he has a Colress in hand, but in this situation I'm still not supposed to Iono, and I really heavily avoid Ionoing. And I just sit on my board and pass back to him. On turn 2, he hits Colress, but he doesn't hit any Comfies. So all he can do is Tina, Jet into it and Abyss Seek. And so in this situation, now I'm supposed to play the Iono that I saved from turn 1. And in this situation, instead of going with a Gardevoir EX, because I couldn't attack with it with 290 health, I go for a Cresselia because that's really hard for him to deal with. And we end up having a really, really long middle game that gets down. He attacks with Cramorant at some point, ends up going for Sableye knockouts. We get a really, really long middle game that gets really annoying with Parts because I can't bump it one turn. And essentially we get to this end game where I'm down to 2 prizes and he has 3 remaining. Time is called. The end of my turn. I don't think it's actually called that late. But essentially, I really decide that it's in my best interest to try and go for the win because I don't want him to have an extra turn at the end of time. I really want to win the game so that time ends on my final turn and not give him the extra turn because he's 3 prizes remaining. It's really easy for him to take 1 prize into 2 prizes. It's not really easy, but at least I have a way better shot if I just go to win the game instead of trying to pass with something active. So I'm like, okay, I attack with Zacian with 3 energies on it. This deals 60 damage to the Zacian. I retreat off my Gardevoir EX because I have base, but at this point I have like no refinements in play. His Sableyes have been super effective at getting rid of everything I have in play. And I really want to win. I attack with Zacian, and he goes, and he isn't able to hit any attack at all to kill my Zacian. Not even a shred. I didn't even need to go for this risky Zacian play because he had absolutely nothing. I also really wanted to remove his Sableye the active, so it was in my best interest to kill with Zacian. And then he promotes Giratina because he doesn't have many switch cards left. In the end, doesn't hit the Mirage Gate to shred to knock out my Zacian V, which could have actually been really annoying and lost me the game as a result if he hit Path. But he doesn't hit that in the end. So we get the dub. Good dub. I'm 9-2-3. If I get anyone on the same record as me, I can ID in. Everyone's looking to ID to top 32. That's the vibe, you know. We all want to be safe. But unfortunately for me, I get up paired. And there's nobody on my record on any bad matchup. All the matchups are looking good. I'm so happy at this point. Regardless of what happens, even if I have to play, I'm so happy until I get up paired into a Miraidon. The worst possible matchup. He just tied on stream. His DT path. I type in the I'm messaging Brent. I know I'm safe with an ID. And I get told his path. I get told what his list is from stream. He's got paths, he's got rods, but I'm shaking because I hit the worst possible matchup. And it's just really bad. So anyways, right, he goes turn 1. Wait, let me pull out my notes. The game 1 is crazy. Turn 1, he researches. Sorry, I go first. I opt first. Win the flip, opt first. Turn 1, he researches. Instantly researches. He starts like Raichu or something. Instantly researches double boss rope. But I only get 1 Ralt in play on my turn 1. I just literally have to pass with only Ralt in play. With only Ralt on my bench though. But he immediately researches away double boss and rope. And then during this turn, he ropes to Raikou. And Raikou kills my only Ralts, which is terrifying for 1. But I do see he's down double boss rope. And this is going to be really, really important later. I really want to win 1 game. I'm really hoping for the tie. And this matchup can go really long, and especially with a double boss, double rope down game, I'm assuming this game's going to go really, really long. So I'm really hoping to win this game, and then maybe we have a really long game 2, and I can tie it, or I just go straight for the win in game 2. But in game 1, and then I bench a bunch of Ralts after he gets the turn 1 kill on my only Ralts. He can't hit the Iron Hands. And the story is he can't hit Iron Hands and he only has 2 energy, but he starts setting up. He's got 2 energies. The clock's ticking and Iron Hands attack would be brutal for me. But he kills again with Raikou. On my turn, I'm pretty sure. No. I go Mirage Step. He kills again with Raikou. No Flaffy. He gets a Flaffy down, attaches to Iron Hands, but no energy in sight. Because I Ionoed him to 4. I Iono him to 3. Screamtail kill his Flaffy. Screamtail kill his Flaffy. Oh, this game was so complicated. And he can't find the Iron Hands attack again. Raikou kills me. Goes down to 3 prize cards remaining with an Iron Hands with 3 energies on it. A Raikou inactive. Like, okay. Yeah. So then I go the Gardevoir EX. Gardevoir EX attack into his Raikou. He's like, alright. He can't even find another energy for Iron Hands. Can't do anything. All he can do, he's down double boss, double rope. So he has 1 boss remaining. The only boss that can get him around my Gardevoir EXs. And apparently he might have prized Raichu, but essentially he had so little ways. His only Flaffy was down and he wasn't finding energies. He was getting bricked off these Ionos. But he has a couple draws with Fleet-Footed. He actually ends up drawing the boss, but doesn't play it for a turn. He goes, I don't know this. Unbeknownst to me, he draws the boss. He goes, okay, Raikou attacking to my Gardevoir EX. I go 2 rows, my Gardevoir EX. Bench Gardevoir, play another Gardevoir EX. Attack into his Raikou, killing it. And now his board is Iron Hands with 3 energy, Zero Aura that can retreat for free, and a Raikou. He promotes Zero Aura. He then goes, boss, not... He gets to 2 prizes at some point. I messed this up a little bit. He gets to 2 prizes at some point. But anyways, this is his board. Let's just get back to this. This is his board. He's Iron Hands with 3, Raikou with 1, 0 active, 2 prize cards remaining. If he hits energy boss, I'm dead. But what he does is he goes boss, hit my Curlier, and he has to kill it with arm press. 3 energies only on the Iron Hands. No Raikou, no nothing. I'm like, okay. He has no boss left, no rope left. And I'm actually in a really, really good position with 2 Gardevoir EX in play. I'm playing around the 3rd rope because I am terrified. I end up going Counter Catcher with 3 prize cards remaining. Counter Catcher kill the Zero Aura. I have Zacian on bench. I'm ready to win the game, and I own it to 2. He hits Research. If he hits Raichu, Generator, an energy, and a way to switch, I will lose. He researches. He promotes Raikou. He researches. Fleet-Foots. Doesn't hit it. And just goes, energy, attack my Gardevoir EX. And thankfully for me, I win the game. I retreat to Zacian, knock out his Raikou. Bing, bang, boom. Win the game. Down so far in the game. Managed to win. Game 2, I basically completely brick, but I get into the game. So I play out the full game. I actually had a decent chance to win at the end. I top deck like Avery on turn 1 to stay in the game, but I get a decent hand. I get Vip, I get a bunch of Pokemon down. I Mirage Step, but he does get a pretty early Iron Hands. Takes a bunch of prizes. And then eventually it's down like 6-1 in prizes. But the game 1 took like 30 minutes. The game was so long. So I just play normally. I eventually end up going Gardevoir EX to punch his Iron Hands, try and kill on the next turn. If I can kill on the next turn, I actually am in a decent spot to win, but I'm down so many prizes. And then off the Iron to 1, he ends up hitting boss, so. Alright, can't get top 16 anymore. But I'm so happy with the tie. And then game 3, he starts actually Raichu attach pass. And so I have to like, I know at this point I can never actually win this. I try to, you know, go for Mirage Step, try and speed up a little bit to try and eventually have a chance, but you know, he's never going to let me take 6 prizes from our position with like 5 minutes on the clock. Time's called on his turn. It's 6-6 in prizes. I end up getting the tie. The final standing I get is top 32, 29th. We get the 1K in the bag. Pretty happy with this result. It's not a top 8, but I get top 32. So that's it for everything. I'm going to let you guys know my ranking. If you're following me this season, I'm going to, at the end of every tournament report I do this season, all of these regional tournament reports, I'm going to let you know, guys know how I'm doing in the rankings. And how I'm doing right now is I am 5th in Europe at 635 CP. I'm 5th in Europe. So I'm going to be tracking this. We're going to be going for top 22 this season. Really hoping to get it. Paid trip to Worlds would be absolutely great. But yeah, top 82 I'm happy with. It's my first cash of the season. Hopefully we're getting more from here. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's it for the tournament report. And I'll see you guys in the next one. What's up, guys? Let's queue some games on live. I'm gonna go get water real quick. 20 was crazy. Okay. We'll take it there. I'm gonna queue and go get water and some stuff. Let's put some music back on. I'll stop my local recording. Yeah, that was long. That went long. That went long. Probably more detailed than the last one. I wrote notes for everything, but it was kind of hard. I should actually write more detailed notes like I wrote for NAIC. Yeah, sorry that went so long. If you tried to watch the whole thing, that was probably, you know, you need to take a break. That's tough. But, anyways, we'll see how the YouTube video for this. I'm gonna get water, baby. Alright, back to Gotti. I think the list is really good right now. What do you guys think of the tournament report? What's the best deck for ladder? It depends. Whatever deck you're most comfortable. Why do you not run Jirachi? I think Cresselia is better, and I think it's kind of redundant to run both. I beat all the Lost Zone decks I played against, so. But if I had to cut something for Jirachi, I'd cut Cresselia. But yeah, I do play very fast. Yeah. I play really fast. I just found out you're from Netherlands. I thought you were British. I'm actually from Australia. But I'm living in the Netherlands right now. I don't know how the mental capacity it takes notes like that between games. Always love the report. So thanks for putting in the work. Yeah, in day 2, unfortunately, I was the last person to finish like 4 rounds in a row, so I didn't write notes. And the last one, after the Miraidon round, I wrote notes after, but it was tough to forget. Like against, yeah, I went to time against Kai against Mew. Against the Cloth, I went to time. I was the last round to finish. Against Gabe Smart, I was basically the last round to finish. We went to time. And then against Lida, we also went to time. I was the last one to finish. Against Kimpo Bagel, I went to time every single round. I went to time every single round in day 2. And went 303. So I was the last one to finish like 2 or 3 rounds. But that's just what happens when you go to game 3 with Guardi, I guess. Look at first. Yeah. What you're expecting in card choices? For the intro, I might redo the intro. The issue was for this one, I did go over it briefly at the beginning, but like, I mean, I just copied Brett's list. I don't know. I mean, we worked on the list before LAIC, but I guess I should just reiterate everything. Vip's still good? I really like Vip right now. I feel like I wouldn't play this without Vip, to be honest. I really like Vip. Dawn. This could be Turbo Dawn. We started Cressovs and not Turbo Dawn, then we're in a good spot, but yeah. I have to just go for this. We go Avery next turn. Just follow, get your ults down, see what happens. I don't know if attaching is good. It probably is. I probably should have attached to bench Ralts. I don't know why I didn't actually. I was thinking Ninja, but it's so dumb. Going over no Jirachi, etc. would be cool. Okay. I'll re-record. I'm gonna re-record the intro for YouTube because I don't really like the intro I recorded. So I'll do that. Zation over Cape is still correct or just personal preference? My friend Brian played Cape. Cape's better against Block Lax. Zation is better against most other things. Cape is better against Block Lax and Lost Zone. And then Zation is better against everything else, essentially. What time did I get home yesterday? Like 4. Like 3. 3, 4. Actually, no. We got home 2:35. Yeah. 2:35 is when we got home. He is DT version, so he could easily whiff here. Lame. Lame. Boring. Very cringe. Don't go Corellia. I'd still always go over here. Just need to bump them right on off board. Is the main idea. But go there. Playable. Don't need to evolve the Kelly anyways. It's fine. Got a Ross anyways. It's okay. It's playable. Matchup and playstyle matters well for sure. Yeah, exactly. Cape isn't like that much worse, but I do like Zation right now. Is it better to have Cape Zation? Play Zation most of the time. I think honestly, Zation might just be better in general, even with block laxing format. Like, I mean, the strat here is so bad. Yeah. Not the best for me. Okay, so the strat is I need to collapse, counter catch, or kill Miraidon is probably the best. That's the strat here I like the most, and hope he doesn't hit boss. Issues he's not down any. Pretty annoying. Mew's a good discard, I think. That was a really good draw. Yeah, should I have him discard? Okay, we kill it first. We don't have enough. Justify not killing it first. Yeah, I think killing Mew X is most likely to be good. I should have class first, that was dumb. He discards Mew X and we just go hard for Arcana. But yeah, we're just not hitting Arcana yet, so we have to go EX. Have to go for Gardevoir EX. Discards the Iron Head, that's a crazy discard. Yeah, but you never discard Raichu, and you never probably don't. I guess discarding Miraidon's kind of sketch, so okay, I understand it. Nice, hit Gardevoir EX. We had 2, so we can play around Rope if we want to. Oh wait, no, we just bench Arcana. Yeah, we just play Arcana, because then we're still playing around Rope, because you can't take 2 with Rope. So it's still fine. So he has to raid boss here. Either does or he doesn't. I don't know. If he whiffs, we're in a sort of solid spot. Easily winnable. Alright, so it happens. Do I only play the one deck? I played Miraidon at a regional a few weekends ago, but a lot of the time I'm just playing Gardevoir. It's a Raikou promote. That's a crazy oh no, he just has energy in hand. Beach Court. Just Beach Court. 10 unit. Whiff! Whiff boss! You could also have the the Raichu kid. Yep. Alright, with Jen. With Jen or Fluffy or Boss. Whiff! Who's gone to what? No, dude, what? Bro, come on, man. He ripped the boss? That's crazy. Cringe. Dude, if he whiffs there, I boss kill his Iron Hands and he loses. That's so cringe. Okay, whatever. All good. I mean, to be fair, we could have just got hit by Fluffy. BM? He missed order. He ordered wrong, but I mean, if he top decked boss, then yeah. And saying so this quick guys had to yeah. I mean they had someone else. So it is. But he was playing the Path version, still ripped it. I mean he was the hybrid. This is like the new hybrid version. You seen the hybrid? Didn't it do I think there was a hybrid that did really well. There was kinda turbo kinda parts. I think hybrid's just yeah, it got second. The second is like kinda hybrid. Not really. There's no oven. What's on Mew Vmax and Gardy? I love the attack. Oh yeah, I played a last format, but this format it feels like you cover most of the things you wanted with like you wanted with Mew Vmax, with Screamtail and Cresselia and Iono and Countercatcher. Obviously you have Countercatcher Greninja now, but kind of necessary I think. Like the space is better off like it how do you even what do you even cut? Are you cutting a Countercatcher or are you cutting Screamtail or what are you cutting, right? It's hard to find. It's really hard to find space, and also not playing as many ultra. Like we were playing 4 ultra before, which made the Mew Vmax a little bit better. But how long does it take to get to Arceus League? It depends on your win rate. It's a little on top. In my honest opinion, can't be that insta KO on your back pocket when needed. I think Giratina is the best deck in format right now. That's for sure. Giratina has a bad Guardian matchup, which is pretty bad for it. Play with 61 cards. Yeah. So I think there's a lot of cards you'd play before Mew Vmax, personally. Because we're also low on consistency and Mew Vmax isn't the best consistency card and it doesn't really achieve a lot. So. Arzen's good for me. Comfy, it's fine. Not sure. Vac. This is a gate. That's crazy. Crazy you did this. Going Palkia is also just as crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna see what it discards with Avery. I'm interested. We always bench mana here. Go for step next time. Hopefully, didn't prize step. That's crap. That's insane. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna go bench, TP burst into the other one. Actually, no, I'm gonna TP burst into Cresselia. Actually, no. We just TP. Yeah, I'm down to teleportation burst into Cresselia. Most of the time he's like Palk killing this turn anyways, so we might as well like go for this. Might as well. At least we block the Greninja, that's what I care about. As long as we're not getting Greninja, I don't really care. Yeah, but Arcana Guardi also is an instant KO, you know? Gotta love the Arcana Guardi instant KO. Down 2 gate is pretty interesting. Be tough for him to draw for, I know. Like, he probably has one in hand right now, but... What's your Mew Vmax deck belongs to, in your opinion? It's, like, really good. Tier 1, Tier 2. I don't know. Probably not as good as, like, Miraidon Guardi, but... solid. Very solid. Switch. Interesting. You reckon he's just straight Palk? Straight Lost Palk? Boost to capture these Val. Lost Val Palk. God. What's your retreat to? Palk? Just attack? Oh. It's kind of what I was hoping for. So. Yeah, it's Team Mew, yeah. Gate? Well, it's a gate to the Val. Gating active? What are we doing? This is the last gate. Oh no, he has one more gate left. Yeah, only has one more gate left. Dude, Valiant sucks in this matchup now. Tier list to Texas Regionals? Oh, I could make a tier list. Maybe tier list tomorrow. Actually, that's a good idea. Okay, tier list tomorrow. Actually, I'll do a top 10 decks. What do you guys think about top 10 decks? I think we'll do that tomorrow. And later, the plan for later this week is to get guests on to do matchup guides. So I'll see how well that works. I gotta convince people to do matchup guides, but dude, how's my hand, bro? Pain. I think it's just retreat to. Oh my god, retreat to Ralts and pass. Pray we draw step next turn. Brother, this matchup is a free win if I draw anything. Pain. I should have TB bested probably. Whatever. Bruce. You know, I'm at A1 to pick up. Why not attack? I'm trolling. I should have attacked. I mean, returning the energy off isn't terrible, but in this situation, it's probably just better to attack. Gardevoir X with Mew Vmax. I don't know. If you play Avery, that card's pretty good. I don't know. Like, go as fast as possible. Ideally, you wouldn't bench the 1 prizes. 1 prizes. Is he getting Sableye this turn? So boring, dude. Yeah, I think Radzod's really good. You get some of the Mad Lads playing Sablezard. I might be able to get the best. Okay, dude. Sure, man. I might be able to get the best Mad Lad playing Sablezard. But I'm not gonna say because I don't want to feel, you know. If he doesn't want to do it, then it's like, oh, you get first support or anything. Do 5% win rate. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to climb because matches get a lot harder as you get higher ranked. So 65 solid though. You can keep it. Yeah, I'm not certain, but I think the best strat for Mew Vmax is to full board without benching any fusion Pokemon, and then you just stack fusion energies on your Mew Vmaxes. You get 2 Mew Vmaxes. You go 3 Genesect, 3 Mew V, and then you go evolve 2 to Mew Vmaxes. You stack the things on them, and you force them to hit into your Mew Vmaxes. And then if they ever punch you, obviously you Psychic Leap, but you can Psychic Leap once they kill 1. And then if they ever go Counter Catcher, kill Genesect with Gardevoir X, you just bench Metal Lettering, kill their Gardevoir X. I think that's what I'd be most scared of playing against. So do that. Didn't press step. Yeah, we're good. I don't know what he's playing, so I'm just gonna go bop, pass, I think. You just bench like maybe Ninja, maybe not later. Because I want to leave the board space open for Mirage Step Manaphy. If I bench Ninja, I don't have the board space for Mirage Step Manaphy. I like to hold the Ionos as well. We'll see what he's up to. Iono. Okay, he's Gardevoir. Good to know. Nice, really good hand. Yeah, just go Marsh Step here. Oh wait, where these cards come from? Thoughts on that surprising Roaring Moon that made it to 9th place? I think Roaring Moon isn't that bad. Basically. Roaring Moon's okay. Roaring Moon's okay. I think Roaring Moon getting 9th is like pretty reasonable. Me personally. That's like, you know, someone getting to 9th. It's like an okay deck, you know? There's probably decks that make top 8 that are worse than Roaring Moon. I think Champow's made a top 8, but like, you know, stuff like that. Like, okay, I think it's about as good as Urshi Intel, in my opinion. I would take Roaring Moon and Urshi Intel as like the same deck. So no Manaphy before step, we leave it open. If I get Avery, I don't have to discard Manaphy. We'll say Whiff Step. Unless he's just like really considering it. Moon is solid, just not exceptional. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Moon is way easier on my brain than Urshi Intel. Yeah, I mean, if you want a deck that you don't have to think, then I mean, it's the right deck, right? Okay, well, if I could hit an attack here, that'd be great. Game. Any attacks? Any Gardevoir X's? What do I even discard? Lowball. Should have lowball for me and then discarded it. Any attackers? Any attack. I should evolve this. Because if I hit energy, then I can just go reverse on attack. Almost an energy. What do I do? Do I Turos? So what do I Turos? Wait, no, I should have done this so I could Turos and pick it up. Oh, that was kind of dumb. Because now, now if I Turos either this or this, I only get 1 proc. Which kind of sucks. I could have got 2 procs out of it. I have 3 Ultra Ball and 2 Gardevoir EX. That is so cool, dude. Yeah, well, I would love to attack this turn. I could be Turos the Curlier. Oh, this sucks. Okay, whatever. Okay, Curlier. Give me it. Give me an EX. Or an Arcana, we draw energy off the Arcana. Nice. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, this counter catcher. We only need 1 counter catcher if I'm going ahead. Now, honestly, I'm probably going ahead 2 prizes, so I'm not even going to use counter catcher like the whole game. What's that 2 energy? I can get 1 of them off. For Celia. So you always want to play with 4 at least, so you incentivize them to Avery. Sometimes they pick out Avery over Iono, and that's good for you. They draw less, and you draw more. You can't stay with big hand. Oh, I didn't even have Mew on deck, so I didn't get punished. Okay. Why not Tail? Because he had Manaphy. But killing Manaphy is just better than killing Ralts anyways. Like, I don't really care about Ralts. He's going to step regardless. The other reason it's really good to attack with Gardevoirs early because... What's it called? Because then if they Avery, you don't have to discard as many Gardevoirs. Like, for example, here, if I had Avery... So, Jova. They touch the EX. I don't want to shuffle first because he arrowed me, so my Averys are like at the top. That's probably not the best discard the Ultra Ball. I should have candied. That was literally brain dead. I don't know what I'm doing. But good Avery. Not a bad Avery. I should have candied though. That was pretty bad. Actually, no. It was so that when he Averys, I can discard Ralts instead of a Kelia. It's better. Trust. It's pretty good though. Yeah, not much thought there. So I attack with EX here. I attack with EX and bump his Artisan. Or I attack with Cresselia, but then Avery's pretty good against me. Probably a bit unnecessary. The only way he wins is if he kills me on board. Probably best to attack with the Arcana again. For sure. Yeah, has to be. I think collapsing does much. We can collapse later. No VIP version of Guardy. I like VIPs, but I think it's reasonable. I think it's reasonable, but I think VIP is better. That's my opinion. All 4 I know in hand. That's crazy. Yeah, the tourist saved us. I mean, if it was draw 3, it would have been better. If it was like a worker. I think Touros was worth it. I don't regret Touros. The only change I wanted to make the night before was Touros or worker. You can still win, but it's hard, yeah. I don't know if that makes it worse, but still, I don't know. I'm just not convinced. I have the wrong Gardevoir active. It'd be better if I had the other one active. I probably should have attached the EX. That's kind of... Because now if you guys use his Arcana to kill my active, I don't get a refinement back. I just get the step back, which is kind of annoying. I'd rather get a refinement kill, yeah. I'd rather get what the other Gardevoir has. Okay, though. Just play for a massive lead. We can try to force Avery. To do kills. We're gonna be killing Kelly, yeah. Maybe he's killing the active. Those are 2 options. Probably killing active, actually. Also good for the Kelly draw Ultra Ball, assuming energy's already sorted. It's a bad way to look at it, but you are right. Like it basically just negates the downside, a little bit of VIP that you have for refinement, but that doesn't make it better. It's not good for those, but it does negate a little bit of the downside of the card being completely unplayable. Because like obviously if it was a level ball, it'd be better. Then even as a discard out. Or if it was Ultra Ball, like they play more Ultra Ball. Like if it's an Ultra Ball, it's just better. But yeah. I mean, it makes the decisions easier, which I don't know. Might be worth. Go Screamtail. Perfect time to go Cresselia plus Manaphy. And not Irono. Really good spot here. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you kill my refinement. Okay, well. It's probably not even worth it to play Rod at this point. It's a bit early. You just want the EX fully powered, which it already is. It's fully powered from this point. 2, 3. I don't play. I just don't play anything. There's nothing worth playing. Maybe Canyon to EX, but it seems stupid. But yeah, we're forcing Cresselia out. Oh, we can kill this. It's actually better. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't even think about that. I kind of tunneled though. I'm dealing 80 damage, but I wanted to deal 80 damage to the 1. But this was still the right play. This is still accurate for the most part. The burning through low balls, yeah. You're not wrong. I mean, that's part of the reason. That's just why it's better. It's more consistent to have Vips, I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know what more consistent. I mean, I guess they're both. I think that the consistency is highest for this list, but I might be wrong. Is the better statement to put there. See if we get Iron Air. He doesn't have much draw. Yeah. It's pretty tough for him. Achieve anything this turn. Avery, it's fine. I think he'll leave Manaphy in play. I don't know. I mean, the rolls always goes. It's probably just this as well. Like, I don't know. Manaphy probably always stays. Force him to, because yeah, he has no crest target, so he has to kill my Cresselia. And then I get to keep Manaphy in play, which is kind of good. The rod's really strong. We could Cresselia kill my Manaphy, but it doesn't do a lot. It's not better. Yeah, so I can race 1 to active kill. Yep. And now we just Super Rod, bring back. I mean, I don't even know. Screamtail. I guess you just attack with Screamtail this turn. Leave it in deck. Like this. I'll fuck Crystal fast. Yeah, best attack of this turn is Screamtail. It's in deck. Yeah. This has to be just the best to take. Very good. Alright, I am to 4 with no draw spot in play. Should just be game over here, basically. Just down through area now. Really tough for him to come back from this. Really, really tough. Right, Kelly, right? Not trolling. And yeah, Screamtail forced to kill active. It's really bad for him. I guess the issue is if I go discard the Manaphy and then he counter catches my Arcana, then it's kind of annoying off Avery. We'll see. Also, what do you guys think of the sub badges? Good, bad, don't care. I'm so proud. Fire is cool. Someone in chat made them for us. They might not still be here. They were here earlier. The goat. I think they're fire. Actually, what's her name? Schnee. Schnee. The goat. Yeah, they're in chat. Another Avery, bro. But I don't think we're gonna lose. We just got EX to BM. I'm slightly scared of him. I should do this. Like, I'm slightly scared of the counter catcher. Like, most likely he has counter catcher, so we just do this. If he kills our Arcana, it's okay. If he kills our Arcana, it's okay. Still boss in hand. More than enough energy and discard to come back on here. Because like if I keep Manaphy and he can't catch, doesn't mean a much worse spot. So yeah. Give this to him. He's back 2 pros. He chilling? Well, no, he's just gonna go kill an Iono. I should be chilling. I should realistically win, but I don't know. I could lose. I mean, realistically, if I get enough Pokemon with Cresselia, I should win. But I mean, because like, yeah, to win with Cresselia. But the issue is getting enough Pokemon. Like, if I fill my board this time, I should be fine. But like, I'd have to hit Rod for that realistically, which is hard. Avery's really good here. Mew's a really good Pokemon to match. I should have actually Artisan first because of Mew. I was thinking about holding for Rod, but I hit Rod anyway, so it'll be fine. What do you discard? Yeah. Okay, wait. So we just kill the active. Bench. Oh, but the issue is counter catch or kill Cresselia with AX. So yeah, we just bench everything except for the Cresselia. And we leave Artisan in play. If they Avery, we win with Boss. If they don't, we also win. Okay. We'll take it. Slap! Slap him. Get him down. Bang, bang, bang. Boss Kelia? No, we hold Boss for next turn. We don't really care about what he does. Like, it's pretty hard. It doesn't make it that much easier for him to die anyways. He has to attack with EX next turn. So, let's do this. You would counter catch on my Kelia. Like, it's the scariest thing you can do. We got Mew then. 4 engine discard. We're down 2 Folk 2 Ultra. Yeah, I guess his best play is counter catch a Vacuum. Or counter catch Collapsed. Either work. He's both in deck. He's down all the rods. Does it even matter? Like, realistically, he also hit Gust the turn after. Both versions are equally consistent. Vipguard is faster and non-Vip is a better mid-game. Fair. Understandable. Damn, that's crazy. Got Cape. Back in hand. Does he collapsed here? Can't discard Mew, that's for sure. Discard just rolls. Mew is really good here. Gotta stay. He could have actually gone caped his Cresselia, right? Oh no, it's still not hell. Is he Iono? Yeah, he hit everything. We could lose this from him. Easily. Did Ultra Ball off me, probably. We'll see. You can also attack with Gardevoir X and hope he was CC. Or, hope he was kill. Which is pretty likely. Oh, I wouldn't attack with EX, I would just attack with Scrap Tail. That's the backup for sure, but. Down 4 and 2 Avery, 0 Boss, 0 CC. Probably losing if I do that. Maybe I should just bench Cresselia. Yeah, bench Cresselia, at least he's forced to kill it. You still take Crest, we win. Wait, it might have been higher to bottom. Yeah, I guess. Ninja. Yeah, he has a lot of draws here. Arcana has a lot of health. If you could collapse his mana for you, that'd be insane. Well, no, he never has enough high HP stuff. That never matters. Go, well. Level Ball gets less to draw 2 cards, man. Like. Oh, no way he's vacuuming. He's vacuuming his own cape, right? No way he's vacuuming collapse too, is that point? Oh, he's just scared he's gonna whiff next time, which is understandable. He's benching her else here. And he has super IELTS to get next time. They could have caped Cress. Yeah, they could have, right? Would have just been better. They could have caped Cress. I mean, it doesn't do a lot though, right? They could have caped Manaphy. Ooh, they could have caped Manaphy. They could have caped Manaphy and then got the same board and not bench Rolls, and I couldn't win with Cresselia. It was really hard for me to win. Yeah, Manaphy. Yeah, you're right. I lost anyways. Ah. I'm not dead yet. Herpium. There's no reason to do anything. I can punch the EX. Makes it slightly more likely. A Screamtail with 2 energies on it. I don't want to put any more energies on the Screamtail. Because he's just gonna... I guess Cresselia never matters. So if he hits Catcher, I'm dead. I should just put as many energies on this as possible. He has to kill my active. If he does anything but kill my active, I win. So... Or I mean, if he doesn't win the game, and he doesn't kill my active, then I win. There's no other play. No, nothing works. Where he's not killing my Screamtail, staying alive on board. Oh, no, wait. Candy EX. No, because he's to kill my Screamtail then. Yeah, so he can always do more damage for free. Free damage. Get to counter catcher or boss here. He's down 1. This is going to be drawing a lot of cards, yeah. He's down 1. If he has 2 outs in deck, we're just dead. If he has 0 in deck, we're not dead. If he has 1 in deck, we're probably dead. If he has 2 in deck, we're guaranteed dead. Not guaranteed, but, you know. His bottom 2 cards have to be exactly the 2 Gust outs. We live? No. Tough. Alright guys, that's it for the stream today. Hope you guys enjoyed the tournament report. I'll be doing another cool video tomorrow. Well, new cool stream tomorrow. So be here for that. Or not. Otherwise guys. Oh, they're crazy. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. Who's live? Who's live? Tricky Jim? Alright, I'll read mine. Thanks for the subs today. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for subs. Go say hello to Mahone. Peace out.